Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mutants and Masterminds. Tonight, our session is the first part of a three-parter known as Doom Cometh. This three-part issue will be the introduction of a new member of the Street Side Supers, a new special report by another reporter that isn't Jack Ryder, and yeah. Congratulations for everybody. You have made it to the stream while my internet holds up. Tonight's stream may be a little janky. If you do miss a good portion of tonight's stream, the VOD will be going up sometime in the next couple of days. Just when I can get everything up, because I've got a fucking hard drive full of VODs I need to upload. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. And you can go to my YouTube channel if I can get a plug for that from one of the mods. It's !YouTube. Links, you are also a mod. Thank you. But yeah, !YouTube for that. And then if you want to support the channel, you can either subscribe or you can visit my throne, which should also be in the chat. Thank you, my love. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. I really, really appreciate it. We're gonna go over to my talented, wonderful players this evening. Hello, everybody.
Mushy mush.
Hello.
Welcome back.
How is everyone this evening?
I can do mod stuff.
Great.
Because I've been drawing all day.
How did you manage to post in a version of this token that I can't control? How did you do that? I put in the token. What is this wizard magic?
I didn't do it. It was not me.
I can control this rat over here for some reason.
Why can you control my rat?
I can also control you. I could just have you scamper around over here.
No,
The Pied Piper strikes again.
Let go of my dirty, dirty rat man.
You can now control, I believe, this one up here as well.
Well, I think I'm just gonna print out my own because I don't know if I trust these weird doppelgangers over here.
I have updated the default tokens.
Hey, why'd you delete the one I was using? Well, why? What's that? What's that all about?
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is ThePaladinBelle. I'm going to go ahead and do my own introduction tonight because I am going to be introducing another one of our players. My name is ThePaladinBelle. I am a halfling streamer. I stream a lot of RPGs. I stream mostly TTRPGs, but also some days when God is merciful, I stream regular RPGs such as Kingdom Hearts. The last part was a joke. I am very, very happy that I get to do this every day. Honestly, I am living my fucking dream. Also with us is Iris. Iris goes by she, her pronouns, and is going to be playing Alana Scott this evening. Say hi, Iris.
Hello.
And so, yeah. Up next, we're going to go... Lynx, introduce yourself and your character, please.
Oh, hi. I was paying attention. Hi, I'm Lynx. I go by any pronouns. And you can find me on social media websites as Quarklinks. Tonight I will be playing Streamline is all they've been introduced as so far. A suspicious individual of dubious alignment who is here for not a long time or a good time.
Dubious friend.
Up next, Void. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hi, my name is Chester Void. You can call me either or. I go by he, him, or it, its pronouns. Doesn't matter which one you use, as long as you use one of those. I've shouted out everyone else in the chat once I got my keyboard back. Tonight, I'm majority playing, what's this bucket? Hermes, better off known as the Grey Ghost, except the public doesn't know me. Haha, they don't know who I am.
Except for one person.
No.
Who definitely didn't call you out on your blog today.
No, it's fine. It's not like there's a lot of people who read my blog to see what's going on in Gotham or anything. Anyway, it's fine. I'm just playing Hermes tonight. He's a normal little guy who's got normal people problems.
Phenomenal. It's totally that his dad is definitely not weirdly energetic now after having their back from being broken. Crow, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Hello. My name is Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow. I use he, him pronouns. I would say where you can find me, but as of right now, you can only find me in the back of Elle's yard, scaring away the carrion birds.
We did put Crow in the greenhouse. It is much warmer in there than it is outside. If they're cold, if you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside.
If
you're cold, they're cold. Put them in your oven.
Is this a bad time to say that I locked Crow out of the greenhouse? No, I'm in there.
Why?
Put me in the oven.
I wanted to be in the greenhouse and Crow kept being mean to me, so I locked him outside.
That's okay,
Well,
Crow. You can just come inside where all the
short.
marshmallows are.
I let the bobcat inside. It looked cold.
It's just
It was me.
cat.
Phenomenal.
Yippee.
But yeah,
Feed it cans of peanut.
up next, Huffy, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
Sure. I am Miss Huffy. I will be playing in part Kami Sapien, aka Makeshift. We both use she, her pronouns, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Miss Huffy.
And patreon.com/Miss Huffy.
True.
And finally, our last player is Vinny Lara, or just Venny. Venny is playing Harper Rowe, aka Bluebird, tonight. Venny is currently not at the table and will be back soon. But yeah, we're going to pan in. Who are we panning in on first? You know who we'll pan in on first? We're going to pan in on Alana. Hi, Alana. You've had a week since reviving Thomas Wayne.
No regrets.
No regrets, not even one letter.
No regrets.
None.
You have your Yellow Lantern ring, the magical one, not the one from the Sinestro Corps, has been near inert the past few days. Like there's very little connection to the magical feelings of fear that brought that ring to light. How are you feeling about that?
It's a bit weird. You know, like, I think I'm causing a lot of fear, and I'm, doing my superhero job well, and, it seems to be like it should be, powering the ring, charging it up, but, I don't know. I wake up and, it's not working.
Yeah, that one's not working at all. However, your Sinestro Corps ring is supercharged.
Thank God the Sinestro Corps ring's still working. Otherwise, I'd be in deep trouble. Had to use it a lot.
Yeah, you're right. You did. You used it to resurrect a guy. You used it to do a thing. So how are you feeling about the fact that the clones? This is something I should have talked to you about beforehand, but we're just gonna go on vibes here. The clones of all of those superheroes that they found in that Cadmus lab recently went missing. Like the Justice League doesn't know where, tells you that they don't know where they are.
Well, I mean, since I'm not a, filthy, discriminatory person, I judge them based on each of their own personalities and character. The Donna Troy clone, I haven't seen since, she left, so that doesn't, that doesn't seem like a surprise. She just immediately left. I'd be surprised if she wasn't missing from that point on anyways. The Nightwing clone surprises me a lot, considering, the Nightwing clone was actually doing a lot and actually helping us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a shocked, a bit heartbroken about that one. Then we have the Blitz clone, which we recently just found out
helped
blew
blow
up
up
our
the
house. And that, I'm still really pissed about that one,
Yep. Definitely.
I don't really have anywhere else to sleep.
He's definitely an evil clone. Yeah, you do. You were given a brownstone in the middle of Bloodhaven.
Yeah, that's good.
Like y'all were put up in a brownstone owned by Olivia Queen.
Yes, I'm looking at the stones. They're very brown, very nice.
It's like a
Or shiny.
4-apartment house.
Oh, yeah, I know. Generally not loving the fact that there's a lot of tomfuckery going on. And every time I try to make a point that clones aren't bad, it just kind of, just keeps
blowing up in your face.
Yeah, just a little bit,
Yeah, okay. Would you say that makes you angry?
A little bit.
A little. That's all?
Yes, it's fine.
It's not rage?
Evil makes me so angry.
You're not dealing with immense amounts of rage?
Give me a second.
Uh-huh.
All I'm picturing is Atrocitus getting up, slamming the door. Evil makes me so angry.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, this is me leading you to the fact
Yes,
that your anger has attracted a red lantern ring.
Yes, I'm very pissed off. And I don't really have a lot of things to take it out on, seeing as I'm being kept under close watch by a certain rat man.
So, it's early in the morning. You're in your apartment. Ratman, how well is your security? You think you've set up in this brownstone?
Well, considering the last time he used the best of the best in terms of digital security, the Riddler hacked in and subsequently got himself kidnapped in his building.
Riddler didn't hack in. Riddler just walked into your building.
Yeah, no. Because of that, all the cameras and the tripwires, that is all security theater now. The real security system is the 256 rats.
Okay. So one of your
They are in the
256
wall.
rats reports that a window has been broken on the top right-hand corner of the brownstone. Alana, you're in your room, and there's a bright red light floating above your bed.
What would you say? What time is this?
It's like 4 or 5 in the morning, not quite sunrise.
Okay, so I'm asleep and I'm getting
Oh,
woken
yeah.
up by this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm darting up immediately, and I'm.
You wake
Do I
up.
do I sleep with my ring on now?
I mean, you can summon it to you immediately. Like it's.
Yeah,
it's
so I
kinda-
summon it to me.
You
Yeah.
look up, and floating in your room is a blue cat in a lantern suit.
Oh.
With
Oh.
a red lantern ring around his tail. He looks at you and says, Alana Scott of Earth, your rage has been chosen. Become one with the Red Lantern Corps. This is Dexstar, for any of you who...
Yeah.
who
I
know
love
Lantern
Dexstar.
lore.
Yeah. Is this before he kind of goes all crazy?
No, this is crazy, Dexstar.
Really? It's the first time I've ever heard him string a sentence together.
Well, this is
Usually just.
post him being crazy, but also post him being Atrocitus's cat. So he's
Yeah, he's.
he's swung around back to being sane.
Yeah. No thanks. I think I'm just gonna go back to bed, Plus, I'm not sure it'd be good to, get rid of my yellow ring when, you got like a red one there. And I'm not really sure what it does, but the ring's telling me it's probably not in my best interest.
So I have a question.
Are you afraid of the ring?
That's one of them. But the other one...
Oh.
The other question is are you going to basically use your... Are you going to will this fucking cat away? That is the other question.
Oh, am I gonna throw a
So
hand?
go shoo.
No.
Dexter?
No.
Get the newspaper.
So the red ring chose you. You have to there's only one way to make a ring go away. Besides dying. And that is to
That's
have
the
enough
will.
willpower to make the ring leave.
Yeah, but that attracts a different kind
You're
of fucking
right.
ring now,
You're
doesn't it?
fucking right.
Why are you having me play musical chairs?
There's a reason. There is a reason.
Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna go like pre-Third Army Kyle Rayner on him.
Mm-hmm. You have been
Oh,
chosen
okay.
to replace Kyle Rayner.
Oh fuck, really?
Yes, you, Alana, you're getting the Kyle Rayner treatment. This is me
I don't
setting
want-
up a this is me setting up a thing later on down the line.
I don't want the Kyle. Okay, yeah, we're taking the Kyle Rayner treatment. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Does he say anything else?
Dexter doesn't. The ring basically does.
Oh, okay.
The ring is basically imposing its own will upon you, and kind of the same way. Like, I don't know if you've played the Injustice games, but
A little bit.
so in Injustice 2, they kind of show how the Red Lantern rings affect people and how they infect people,
Mhm.
how the rage infects the ring you're wearing. So the spirit of rage churning through Dextar's ring is trying to convert your Yellow Lantern ring into a Red Lantern ring. The only way
And does
to
he
make
also
it
throw
stop,
up on me?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do to you.
Yeah.
That's why they said Dextar, because now it's hairballs and he can do it on command.
Yeah.
And so essentially what happens is you as an individual, you can do one of two things. You can either try and scare Dextar to make that stop happening, and you don't know if that's possible. Or you can will this ring away. Which you as a person don't know what that'll do, like you the character. You the player probably do. But you the character don't know what'll happen if you pour all your willpower into this ring.
Yeah. Well, I do know that I assume in character that if I start pouring willpower into the ring to keep the yellow ring from turning red, the yellow ring is also simultaneously not going to like that.
You're right.
At all.
You don't know that. Because you're not...
It wouldn't be sending me like a warning bell going like, don't you do it.
So, no. Because Sinestro can still use both the green and the yellow rings at the same time.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he's a badass like that.
So you as and your green ring, or Alan Scott's green ring, Alana was made yellow initially. Alan Scott's green ring is not part of the emotional spectrum. It's magic, so you don't know how the Green Lantern rings work.
True. Okay, yeah, no, seeing as someone, just, broke into where I'm sleeping and, they're trying to impose their will upon me, I do think, she'd reasonably start to try to, will the ring from not turning red,
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to roll me presence twice and take the higher number.
Presents, lots of presents from... I don't have a good presence.
No, you don't.
Come on, you got this.
Ooh, I'm not gonna have a heart by the end of this.
Okay. So let's go D20 plus 5. Dextar's will outdoes yours.
Oh no.
Ooh, I'm a clone of Alan Scott. Ooh. No, it's still no. His is magic, not emotional. Fuck.
Yep, his is magic, not emotional. So, you get this feeling of intense rage pass over you. How dare they kill those clones? How dare Roy Harper shoot that clone in the head? Right in front of you.
Yeah.
How dare the rats kill the clones of Raven and Starfire? Roll presence again twice. Alana Scott,
Scott's-
Alana Scott, I need you, you hear in your mind, this oath. With blood and rage of crimson red, ripped from a corpse so freshly dead, together with our hellish hate, we'll burn you all. That is your fate. As your ring turns from yellow to a dark red, you are now a red lantern.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that means you have to change your character art now, so
Yeah.
you're no longer yellow.
Ooh, could I do the flavor text for that?
Yeah, go ahead.
As as Dexter's will starts, outweighing my own, considerably. It's just thinking about back to all the play, all the things of the mind, all the, offhanded comments about, clones, the mistreatment, the fact that everyone always comes to seem to be looking at me, and wondering what I'm gonna do, I'm not trustworthy, and it's because I'm a clone, and that's just, after all the death and destruction that has been done to said clones, it's not honorable, it's not fair, and I'm just pissed off.
Mm-hmm. And your suit slowly begins to turn. Your big, gray, yellow cloak slowly begins to turn red. The black on your suit becomes a darker shade. Everything almost like midnight. Your entire presence in the room becomes oppressive around, and you can hear the breathing all around you, because that's one of the things that red lanterns can do, is sense life around them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I will get you an image of what an Alan Scott red lantern would look like. Because there is an Alan Scott red lantern. Congratulations, this is kind of what your suit looks like now.
Ooh.
I literally just found that same image.
Okay, it's pretty cool.
Welcome back,
Oh, so it's
Benny.
not.
Welcome.
Oh, so it's not like a traditional Red Lantern thing.
So no,
Uh,
your ring is in fact a traditional Red Lantern's ring, but your suit looks like this because your initial suit looked like a yellow version of Alan Scott's.
Okay.
Hi, your Yellow Lantern friend just became a Red Lantern. Welcome back, Venny.
Yeah, I'm real pissed off.
This is totally not setting up anything for later.
Oh my god. You doing all right over there, Venny?
Oh,
Your
my God.
mhms are coming
Got
out a
it.
little roboted.
Yeah, who's that?
Who's who?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I believe that's Alan Scott's daughter, actually.
Well, look like that.
But yeah, Johan, you've gotten up to the door of Alana Scott. There is a red light coming from underneath the door. Alana, you see the heat signature that is Johan on the other side of the door with a gun in his hand. What are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah,
Venny,
been
you
having
are Robo.
internet
Yeah.
shenanigans for a while.
Yeah. There for a minute, your words came through very lagged.
Hello?
I can hear you again.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Yay! My internet disconnected me for a moment.
Ah, okay. But yeah, Johan. Crow, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and
Okay.
clear.
Okay, cool. Crow, you are now at Alana's door. there is a red light coming out from underneath the door, and Alana, you can see the outline of Johann outside of your door, kind of like infrared almost, and he's very obviously holding a gun. What are you both doing?
Johann is currently finger resting on the trigger guard. He's already got one in the pipe, so he's just standing there at the door, pistol pointed upwards, and seeing the red light. He doesn't know about the Red Lantern Corps. He's never talked to any of the Green Lanterns other than Alan.
And Alan
And
has
that's like-
no fucking idea.
Yeah, Johann didn't even know.
Well, no, actually, that's
about
not
the whole-
true. That's not true, because there is a Red Lantern that fights Alan Scott's Green Lantern. So
Hey, Vladimir.
you would very specifically know about the Red Lantern. But that's it.
So he doesn't know much of what's going on. He knows about this guy, but not a lot about this guy.
Yes.
He quickly knocks incredibly loudly on the door. Yo, Alana, you good in there?
It seems that Johann came to check on you, not shoot you. What are you doing, Alana?
Well, I was, before he asked if I was doing good in there, going to plow through the door, but not like that crazy. So I am just gonna,
Johann's
float
rats
over
were
to
the
the
ones
door.
that killed the clones of Starfire and Raven.
Well, yes, but see, that's not Johann. That's the rats. The rats are different,
The
okay? We
rats
believe
have
in
to die.
honor among the punishment.
Okay.
So I'll float over like a couple inches off the ground to the door, open it up, and stare at him. Red Lantern-esque as I am. Do I have like the blood pouring out of my mouth thingy?
It's like just the like you've got almost like a vampire does when they have a little bit trickling down the edge of the chin.
Yeah,
You're
like
not
that.
like
Okay.
full on vampire vomit, but yeah, you've got a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
Johann, Alana is now wearing a Red Lantern's uniform. What you doing, buddy?
Johann looks at Alana's hands, sees, oh, that's red now. Looks up, sees the probably very pissed expression and the blood in the mouth.
And the floating cat. Dexter did not leave.
Yeah, don't forget my boy.
He is floating right behind Alana.
Wait. Okay. Johann is in his civilian outfit, so he's got like a flak jacket on under his shirt. He probably didn't even have time to button up and tuck in the shirt. So he leans a little, looks behind Alana at the cat, looks back at Alana. I hope you know, you didn't fill out the right paperwork to have a cat here. You know how I feel about cats.
You didn't fill out the pet deposit.
And you feel about rats.
You cut out there for a moment.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I delivered the most banger one-liner too. Fuck. With a deadpan face, just staring back at him, and you know how I feel about rats.
Yeah, and the rats have been here paying the rent longer than you have, so they have a bit more priority. Johann bluffing his way past his fear.
Hey,
Because,
Alana.
he doesn't know if that's Alana's blood. He doesn't know if that's one of his rat's blood.
Hey, Alana. You
Yeah?
feel a presence behind you as Johann shows fear in you. Your yellow ring that you started with shoots onto your finger.
Ooh.
and is attempting to will its way against the red ring.
We're doing this now. More presence rolls.
Yeah, so I need 2 of them. And then I will also
Yeah.
roll for the ring.
Watch this be your nat 20.
Close.
So this is the...
Oh, it doesn't even matter.
This is the yellow ring against the red ring. The red ring wins, but with your roll, Alana, you pouring your will into both of these rings, hear a different oath. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. I don't have it memorized anymore. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light. As your now red ring becomes green.
Oh.
Alana Scott
hey, baby.
Point isn't RGB bullshit.
Hey baby. Yeah, the red. Yeah, we're not doing that anymore. You're gonna need it. Yeah, a little more. Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Get the eraser.
Probably a good idea to have just a recolor in every color
God,
of the
probably.
emotional spectrum.
Prismatic commission.
Don't worry, this will lead into a thing later.
Wait. Just holographic secret rare Alana.
That's just White Lantern Alana.
Well, you really weren't lying that it's my turn next up on the character arc block, huh?
Oh no, I was not lying. I told you. I warned you.
You've seen the ominous plot inspiration channel.
Yeah, I warned you. But yeah, so for the moment, and you see Dexter flee when your rings turn green. And it's not
Yes.
just the one, it's both of them that are green now.
Ah.
You put your willpower so much into this red ring, because the fucking Red Lantern Corps is the hardest one to fight off, that
Yes.
both rings have become green, as has your power battery.
This does not bode well for me.
Johan. Sitting in front of you is a new Green Lantern,
Hey.
wearing both the rings of the Magical Lantern Corps and the one from space. How
I'm
you
collapsed
feeling?
on the floor, might I add.
Yeah, exactly. And it hit so hard, Alana collapsed from the amount of willpower exerted.
Yeah,
How
sheer
you feeling,
exhaustion.
buddy?
Slowly, he flips the safety back on and tucks the gun back into the tiny little holster in his waistband before, he's decided that maybe this tenant needs a bit more of a medical examination. Probably about time to,
Call Tommy.
call Tommy and tell some of the rats to cook up some breakfast.
Okay.
He's got some old beef chops. He can have the rats make a steak and egg burrito.
Phenomenal. All right.
Or a dozen.
So, that's kind of where we're going to leave it off with Johan and Alana. And we're going to pan over to Kami.
Hi.
Kami Sapien, you have been in Venice for a week.
Excellent.
You and Huntress are kind of taking the gondolas through the city. You're eating Italian food. You're enjoying the sights. And Huntress kind of looks over at you and goes, "I've had a wonderful time."
I'm glad. I'm sensing a butt, though.
She kind of holds up a little badge, and it is a JSA badge. She goes, "I have been offered a spot on the Justice Society, which means I will not be in Bloodhaven or Gotham a lot.
I understand.
I do have a private
I'd
jet.
be willing to come with you.
Well, you don't need to have a private jet. I can just come see you.
That's true.
But
I'm glad.
it does mean that I am going to be fighting bigger threats. And with what happened with the Heretic and the amount of threats the JSA deal with, and the fact that they are basically on call from the government, I'm worried.
Just don't be as stubborn as Thomas and not resting. Call for me when you need me.
I will.
I can literally send 3 monkeys at any given time.
Okay. I will. Thank you. But speaking of...
Don't forget to take a break.
Yeah, no, definitely. But speaking of, unfortunately, that means we have to leave.
From here?
From here. I have to go and meet the JSA.
Well, yeah, I can accompany you if you'd like.
If you wouldn't mind.
Not at all.
And the two of you will go from Venice to the city of the JSA, which I had just pulled up a little while ago and I completely forgot the name of. I'm just gonna reopen.
Also, presumably this is
Civic
also
City?
presumably this is after repairing the apartment.
After you have repaired the apartment building.
Excellent.
Because that was when you said you were gonna do that and then go to Venice.
Yeah, exactly.
But yes, what was it again?
Civic City?
Civic City. We pan in on a large brownstone in the middle of Civic City with the very clear symbol of the Justice Society of America kind of sitting over top of the window that leads into the Justice Society's like penthouse headquarters. Kami, it is a large, well-furnished building. Massive computer sits in the very back of the room behind a giant round table, and sitting about this round table are the members as follows. Let me just grab my Justice Society members. Sitting at the table currently are Jay Garrick, the Flash, Karen Starr, Power Girl, Shaira Hall, the Hawk Girl, Dinah Lance, Black Canary, which you do know Dinah, Olivia Queen, the Green Arrow, and Yolanda Montez, Wildcat. And you see 2 chairs are kind of empty. One of them is, has a cape draped over it representing the retired Green Lantern, Alan Scott, and the recently deceased Grant Emerson, also known as Damage, the one with whom your girlfriend, the Huntress, Helena Wayne, will be taking the spot of. Power Girl is the first one to stand, and she will kind of float over and offer you a hand and go, "Welcome." Not usually that we bring +1s when we get new members. She kind of says this like pointedly at Helena, and she goes, "Kami's also a superhero. Nice to see you again, Karen."
Sorry to intrude. And she'll shake her hand.
She'll shake your hand and go, "I didn't know you were a superhero too. My apologies. I'm used to dealing with the secrecy that my cousin, Clark, does, so."
It's all good. I can't really hide that I'm a mutant, but I guess it's also not expected that I'm a hero as well.
Yeah. And you see kind of Jay stand up and go, "Now, Karen, there's no need to be rude. It's nice to meet you both. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Huntress yet. Karen was the one that kind of scouted her out. My name's Jay Garrick."
A pleasure.
And he will offer his hand to shake. He's got his like trademark, like it's just a long sleeve shirt, a pair of very tight blue pants, and then a helmet that looks like Hermes' helmet.
I like your hat, and she'll shake his hand.
And he'll shake yours and goes, "Thank you. I got it from the messenger god Hermes, along with these boots." And he'll like tap his boots. They've also got the little wings.
If you ever need them repaired, I can probably help with that.
He'll take his helmet off and he goes, "I did get a dent in this a while back. I just don't know how to fix a magically imbued helmet, you know?"
She'll kind of like lick her finger like she's about to wipe a smudge off of a little kid's face, and will kind of press the helmet with her fingers.
The
and
dent comes right out.
barring, yeah, does it animate?
No, it doesn't animate, but it does come right out because it's magic.
Excellent.
It doesn't animate. He goes, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know
Perfect.
anybody could fix this other than, well, Hermes said it'd have to be Hephaestus." And he like flips it like some people flip like wide brimmed hats, and then puts it on his head and he goes, "Thank you, I appreciate that."
Bigger damage is harder. I'd like to think I'm still quite good at it. I'm glad that I could do you an assistance.
Well, thank you, I appreciate it. And he'll kind of gesture to the rest of the group, and Dinah and Olivia kind of stand up and go, "Hey, Kami."
Hey, it's good to see you again.
And the rest of the group kind of look over at those two and go, "You know this one?" And Olivia goes, "Yeah, no, you know that superhero group me and Thomas helped start? This is one of the Street Side Supers." And they're like, "Oh,
Name's Makeshift.
you're the ones whose house blew up." And Olivia just kind of goes, "Shaira." Because it was Hawk Girl that said that.
It's true. It did blow up. It
Are you the one that
took a while
where
to fix.
Hermes is on your team?
There is one named Hermes, but I do not think it is the one that gave Jake Eric the helmet, or,
No.
or I should say the Flash in particular.
I
'cause
mean,
I don't know the name. do I?
Thanagarian Hermes.
Thanagarian?
And she'll kind of spread her wings out and go, "Yeah, like me.
Oh, yeah, I believe so.
I pushed that little twerp off of a building once."
Ah,
And Helena kind of
I
leans
can
down.
survive falling from a building, but I'm not so sure about
Helena leans down. And
the
goes,
hollow bone.
They're aliens. That's how they learn to fly.
Ah, gotcha.
It's like a bird pushing another bird out of the nest.
That makes sense. Normally, I just tank the fall damage and walk it off.
Yeah, Hermes didn't exactly gel with my method of teaching. Clark taught that one how to fly. You see, she's very clearly not pleased with it. There's
I wasn't aware he was known for his flying.
He's not. That's the point. That's why I'm upset.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. I mostly get around with parkour myself.
Yeah, you hear Yolanda, the wildcat, kind of go, "Me too. It's fun as fuck, isn't it?"
She'll grin at that and will offer a fist bump.
Yeah, and she'll give you a fist bump back. Wildcat is well known, superhero wise. She is a boxing champion. She's been in MMA for years. She wears her costume in the ring. She doesn't have any like super strength or anything like that. She's just really good at punching shit.
You look familiar. I think I've seen you on the TV. I used to watch you with Red.
Oh, nice. Yolanda Montez, the Wildcat. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Kami Sapien, Makeshift.
And she'll
shake her hand.
She'll shake her hand back, and you see Jay Garrick float in, very, very tired looking old man.
Oh.
And he goes, "Hello.
Did Belle disappear into the void for anyone else? Oh, there we go. Hello.
What was the last thing you heard me say?"
All I heard was Jay Garrick, and then he went into the void like, "Whoa."
Jay Garrick kind of opens the door, and you see Alan Scott float in. Very tired looking old man. And he looks at you, Kami, and goes, "Weren't you in Haley's circus?"
Oh. Yeah, I was. Were you there?
Not as an act. I was the doctor.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you were the one that helped tend to me and Waylon.
Every time you broke your arm, yeah.
You'll be happy to know I heal a lot faster now.
Yeah, I've been watching your progress along with Wayland's. Glad you didn't become a criminal.
I'm also glad. I didn't realize you were keeping such an eye on it.
Yeah, you,
thanks for looking out.
Waylon, Rachel, though fucking Thomas didn't like the fact that I was keeping tabs on Rachel. Neither did Ellie and Kyle, but such is life. They couldn't stop me. I'm the Green fucking Lantern.
I don't think Rachel was in my circus.
She was part of Haley's circus. She, one of the later acts. You remember, James and Mary Grayson?
Sort of, the Flying Graysons,
Yeah,
right?
that was her parents.
They showed me a lot of instructional videos featuring them.
Yeah. Are you join? Wait, no, you have your own superhero team, don't you?
Yeah, no, this is for Huntress's benefit rather than me just barging in.
Oh well, it's good to see you again. He'll like very quietly like sit down at his chair. He used the ring to scoot it out and back in, so he didn't have to make a whole bunch of noise. And he's just sipping coffee while doing paperwork. And yeah, so you get to enjoy kind of Huntress's induction to the JSA.
Wonderful.
We're gonna pan over now to so one
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Belle?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, welcome. I'm going
What?
to very quickly.
Did Belle disappear for anyone else in terms
Yep.
of
Yeah.
like? Okay, I was gonna say like.
Yes.
Hello.
Go bye bye.
Oh, there was a blip. There was a
Yeah.
yellow warning
Yeah.
sign.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you. We have stopped streaming. That's just not a thing that's happening
Okay.
tonight. We
I'm
are
sorry,
still
sweetheart.
recording. It's not your fault. It's okay. Let me see what I can do about mitigating some of this internet usage on my computer. I exited Steam and it immediately helped. Okay. Fuck you, Steam.
Were you
So
downloading
is Alan?
something?
No.
Is Alan Scott a Green Lantern in this one as well?
Yeah, Alan Scott is the Green Lantern that Alana was based on.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Alana
figured.
is a clone
But
of him.
Yes.
yeah,
That's me.
I wonder what he thinks of that.
He's not happy about it, but he is happy that she's not doing bad,
You have a
Wait till he
daughter.
finds out about my light show.
right? But yeah, he will kind of sit there and sip his coffee and smile and just go, "Welcome, Huntress. Welcome to the Justice Society of America. Hopefully, we will be able to properly induct you, but we have been monitoring a situation in Metropolis, and that may end up needing our immediate concern. You are, however, injured, so you and Miss Sapien, I believe, is your last name. Is your last name?
Yes.
Will be staying here in the JSA building and holding down the fort, if you don't mind being the gal in the chair for a little while.
Gal and chair.
He'll kind of gesture over to the big computer.
Oh. Yes. This is what Oracle has been showing me about. She'll head over to the computer, cracking her finger.
Huntress will sit down next to you, and that is where we will pan out from you guys, as the first image on the screen that you see is Superman investigating the crash landing of Doomsday.
Excellent.
But before we get to that, we're going to pan over to Anakin, aka Slipstream.
Streamline.
Streamline.
Wait, Anakin? Anakin?
Yes,
Shut
Anakin.
up.
I just had a whole different flash.
It's
There's a
spelled
sand
different.
man.
And technically, if you pronounce it correctly, it's also pronounced different. However, we're American here, so we're gonna pronounce
Anakin's
it.
not here.
If you ever get like really badly burned in a fire, are you gonna go by Darth Anakin?
Shut up.
It's just fried fish at that point. But we pan in over to the Oceanside Aquarium.
Cool.
What are you doing on a regular shift?
Well, they are an intern at the Oceanside Aquarium. So probably helping run shows, helping maintain the enclosures and the tanks, and stuff like that, working with the animals, feeding them, that kind of thing.
Okay. So you kind of, as your day progresses, you can kind of see your boss kind of doing his thing, day-to-day stuff. And you kind of see, you can feel like the aura of the room shift as you see a very tall, fiery-looking redhead kind of enter the room where your boss is sitting, and she just starts kind of chewing him out about the fact that he has not been home in a week, and he needs to come back, and this is Mira, Queen Mira of Atlantis. You know who you work for.
Yeah. Seems like a great time to make oneself scarce.
You hear him go, "I can't yet. I have to make sure that's not Orm's kid."
I hear that?
You hear that.
Okay, do I know who the fuck that is?
He's mentioned Orm, like, offhandedly, kind of as being his brother, but he hasn't really expressed who Orm is or what he does.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But there is a national database of supervillains.
Doesn't mean they've opened it.
That's true.
Okay, so all I know is that Orm is Aquaman's brother.
Yes, and that you work for Aquaman.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so instead of completely growing scarce, maybe just like sweeping slower, or whatever the fuck they're doing.
So let me go and double check this roll. I believe perception is a skill in this game.
Don't know. Yes, it is,
Yes,
and I
roll
have some.
perception.
Cool. 13.
You hear kind of muffled. You really think that intern is your brother's child? Are you serious? What's your reaction?
I think they're just very baffled by this. Like, what the fuck? He thinks I'm his nephew? That's weird. That's weird, right? No, I agree with that person. There's no way.
And Aquaman just goes, "Well, Orm did kill his mother."
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Okay, mentioning that, I think regardless of how interesting the conversation is, that does seem like a good moment to get scarce. It doesn't seem like the kind of conversation that Aquaman and company would probably want them to listen in on. And at this point now, it's not really something that they want to listen in on anymore either.
Yeah. You get the feeling that you are being watched.
Uh-huh.
But it's the same feeling you feel a lot. There's just a cephalopod following you along in the tank.
Uh-huh.
It's like
Okay.
trying to comfort you.
Okay, yeah. Anakin just boops on the glass. You're not supposed to tap on the glass, but
It boops
they do
back.
it anyway.
It boops back.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why they boop on the glass.
Yeah, it gives you a little tentacle touch on what would be your finger. There is almost a recognition of it trying to comfort you, like via a sixth sense.
Wow, it's
That-
almost like these fish know me so well because I take such good care of them,
Exactly.
like any pet.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's normal for a fish, right?
100%. Very
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
So I have a question, Jester. What's Nikkei doing?
Parking the car, probably. I think tail end of a, like, late night patrol-ish. Well, not quite late.
Yeah, because
Late
this
night,
is
but,
still
like-
opening hour. Like the aquarium's still open at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, like, did a little patrolling during, like, day-ish as a treat. It's out of costume, and it, like, in, like, casual clothes, probably has some sort of, like, college marking on it.
Does Nikkei go to Gotham University?
Yeah.
Okay.
Goes there, also participates in a theater program and helps with the lights and things.
Fantastic. So you kind of arriving, and as I believe, Streamline
You.
probably.
Okay.
Did my?
No, it's okay, you're back.
Okay.
You're back.
Welcome back.
You probably continue.
You're arriving, and Anakin, you're probably just getting out of the like building to kind of get away from that potentially very bad conversation, at least for
Yeah.
you. How are you feeling, buddy?
Well, I mean, considering it's been how long since the incident?
It's been about 3 years.
Not that incident.
Oh, okay.
Also, I have a specific timeline in my notes about that.
Okay.
Since the bat incident.
Oh, since the bat incident, it's been about a week.
Uh-huh.
It's been about a week.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, like, I mean, it was mentioned last time that their collarbone was broken,
Yes.
right? So that probably wasn't a fun thing to deal with. So this is probably like their first day back at work, and boy, what a day to come back.
Right? Boy, what a day.
So much fun. 4 kids' birthday parties. One of the penguins got into the tuna exhibit. Oh man. And now this.
Mm-hmm.
So in summation, not the best.
Yeah, not exactly the best, but still doing. You're not
Still doing.
you haven't broken down into a panic attack yet.
No,
Always
they're
time.
okay. They're fine.
There's always time.
But yeah, you exit and can see Nikkei as they drive up. Would you please do me a favor and describe Nikkei for me for the audience?
Yeah, sure. She's sitting on the car, so there's not quite a height that you can gauge. Long brown hair. That's kind of pulled back on like a really messy ponytail. Is cleaning off like little bits of white face paint off her face in like the car mirror.
Mhm.
grumbling to herself in Russian about the stupid paint and how sometimes it never comes off. Has like dark brown eyes, like the kind of dark brown that could almost be mistaken for black if you're in dark enough circumstances. Tan-ish skin, but like just chilling in her driver's seat, trying to get makeup off. And in the passenger seat is like one of those like long Bass Pro Shop body pillows but it's just a big ass fish.
Love
And
that.
it's buckled into the passenger seat.
There's a Bass Pro Shop fish buckled into the passenger seat.
That's probably what you see first.
Phenomenal. Absolutely fucking phenomenal.
I used to have an art with the face not painted over, and I don't know where that went.
Cool.
But yeah.
I feel like maybe I should describe how my character.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind,
Because
describe
before
Anakin
it was just the suit.
Yeah, describe Anakin outside of your gear.
Yeah. Okay. So, it's been mentioned before. They're kind of, well, stacked like a bunch of pancakes. But outside of their super suit, which covers like their arms and most of their torso and everything, they are lightly tanned skin, short, wavy black hair with blue roots, and on their wrists and their forearms, they have Japanese style waves tattooed, sort of like bracers or cuffs. I don't know. I don't know what that kind of region of tattoo is called.
It's still a sleeve. It's just a forearm sleeve.
Yeah,
Okay, it's a forearm sleeve. Anyway, so most of the time outside of hero work, they basically just dress like they're going to the gym all the time. Like not in a grungy way though, just some nice joggers and a t-shirt, maybe a hoodie if it's really cold. So they're casual.
So
they're casual.
often enough a hoodie because it rains in Bloodhaven and Gotham all the goddamn time.
Only if it's really cold.
Yeah.
Rain's not enough. It's got to be sleet.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway,
so winter in Gotham, definitely.
Yeah.
But not quite
so
yet.
they are.
It's only November.
Not yet. It's not yet hoodie season. Anyway, so they are partial Japanese descent, but they have deep, bluish eyes. So dark blue, they're almost black, like yours. Oh man, it's almost like that's cute or something.
Damn.
But yeah, so they probably noticed you first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the car is like, you know, when you go up to a car and it's playing music not quite loud enough to where you can hear it, but the car is like, it's just like almost enough to where you can kind of hear it playing a little too loud.
Mm-hmm.
It's just music show tunes of varying musicals or shows or whatever.
Cool. You get a knock on your window.
If you, I think you like startle her, and she drops what she was doing. There's really
They
not that
lean
much
down
left
grinning.
there's not that much left on her face. It's like a small patch in the corner. But she sighs and gives up the ghost. And rolls down the window from her driver's side, and gives you a big dorky smile.
Excuse me, miss. You're not allowed to park here.
Oh, sorry. I was meeting a friend. And I have a gift for them too, but. I
Oh
guess
yeah,
I have
who's
to
this
tell
friend of
you.
yours, huh?
I don't know. They're about yay tall and like makes the gestures about how tall you are, you know. Constantly looks a little burnt out.
Burnt out,
here.
really?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They said they were getting off sometime soon.
Yeah, about in 3 minutes. So technically you're early, and so am I.
Are you sure you can leave early?
Boss's wife is here, so I can do whatever I want. He's not gonna notice.
Okay,
So you
are
say that. You say that as almost as if saying that summoned him. Nikke,
No.
behind your friend is a very large man.
Ugh.
1 second. Let me get a picture of this man.
Speak of the devil.
This is such a he's right behind me, isn't he moment.
No, I think you literally get that. Like Nikke makes a face, and then they go, "He's right behind me." Isn't
So
he?
I will say you are Atlantean, and he can hear fish think.
Yeah, he can.
That counts for Atlanteans.
What?
This is legitimately one of his powers.
It's bogus.
I think they can communicate telepathically, but I don't know if that's reading minds.
Aquaman very specifically can read minds.
Interesting.
The minds of other Atlanteans.
What? Oh, okay.
Aquaman can read the minds of other Atlanteans. That is part of his power set.
Fun.
Yeah, I think Nikus nods very quietly.
Turns around with a nervous smile. Sup? How's it going?
So you're leaving.
Need anything?
So you're leaving early.
By like 5 minutes, and I was 5 minutes early a few days ago, so it evens out, you know?
You forgot to clock out.
Shit. Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll be back out.
Okay. I'll be here, I guess.
Yeah, they just wave at Nike. Like, they'll be right back.
Okay,
that's the
bye.
goal.
Aquaman just kind of looks down at you, Nikkei, and goes, "And you are? Wait.
Nike.
You're the one that goes to sleep on the floor in there."
Maybe a little bit.
You'll be happy to know we got a bench. Don't lay down on the floor anymore. He goes inside.
What's wrong with lying on the floor?
It's concrete.
Lying on the floor.
Okay, and floor time is a valid time to have. I make sure I'm not in anyone's way. And I just stare at the
Lay on the
fish.
bench. And he closes the door very, very hard.
Hey! Be careful with my car!
No, it's the door of the aquarium.
Oh, okay.
So he was walking away from you.
Okay, bye! I think Naked just, like, rests her head on the fucking wheel of her car. Contemplates a lot of things.
Contemplates life.
Uh,
Streamline.
Uh-huh.
As you are inside clocking out, you see Arthur kind of lean on the machine next to you and go, "So who's that?" In the he was being stern outside, but this is now I'm this vapid gossipy bitch. That's how Arthur is most of the time when his wife's not around.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they continue clocking out. You know that one customer that sleeps on the floor?
Yeah, no, I know that, but
Yeah,
friend,
that one.
girlfriend,
friend, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Friend that comes at the end of a shift with a gift for you. Definitely just a friend. Got it.
It's kind of a joke. She likes to make fun of me because I really like fish. It's kind of dumb.
Don't worry. My wife used to do the same thing to me. So something I wanted to discuss with you about your internship here.
Should I clock back in for this conversation?
I mean, no, we should probably keep this one off the record. So I talked to Thomas Wayne.
Oh. Right.
Spoke to
yeah, that.
Thomas Wayne today, a friend of mine who recently died and is now alive again.
Yeah, that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So,
yeah, what did
you have
want?
superpowers. He's in the Justice League, kid. I was gonna find out.
Yeah, okay. It was dumb of me to even go in there in the first place, but I did, and now
You did
all
save
this is
my
happening.
friend's life, so...
That was not me. That was that weird yellow Green Lantern.
Yeah, but you were able to get him to his suit, from what I was told.
Well, yeah, I guess.
So,
He asked me to, and then he tipped me when I did. It was kind of weird.
yeah, I mean, that's the kind of guy he is. He's a billionaire. Of course he's gonna give you more money. Come with me, and he'll, walk you into his office.
Okay.
And he turns, a contract around. He goes, instead of being intern, how would you like a full-time position?
Will I still get college credit?
You'll still get college credit and you'll get paid. And you'll get extra college credit for going out on superhero jobs for me.
How does superhero stuff apply to college credit?
I'm a king and can make whatever I want happen.
I
You're
was an
shadowing-
environmental studies major.
Yeah, you're shadowing the king of Atlantis and one of the biggest eco-terrorists on the planet. Technically.
Huh. That is a compelling point. Okay. Sure, I guess. Might as well get paid.
Yeah, exactly. And he
Wait,
kind of...
no, I gotta read this, don't I?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be advisable. It's basically your exact employment like your current contract, except it involves shadowing Aquaman sometimes when he does Aquaman shit. And a pay rate of $35 an hour plus $50 an hour every time you go out with Aquaman to do Aquaman shit.
Okay, that is very appealing to them. However, they hesitate.
And it includes health insurance, life insurance, dental and vision care.
Okay. Yeah, they flip through all of that and they're like raising their eyebrows. They're like their face reads like I'm impressed, but they are also still hesitating.
Okay.
Look, this is really cool and would definitely help with a lot of things. But I'm not super material, okay?
You're not?
Not hero, at least.
You're not. So this isn't you, and he'll like flip through all of your hero for hire screen pictures of you that Batman's ever taken.
I mean, yeah, that's me, and I did that stuff, but also I did. Don't report me to the Justice League, please. I did henge people stuff too. Okay, I just did whatever people paid me to.
I am an eco-terrorist, and Wonder Woman kills people on a regular basis.
Oh, I feel like that's a little different from
my point. You are not worth being reported to the Justice League.
Oh, great. That makes me feel so much better.
That's the whole point.
Uh-huh.
Is if we were going to get in trouble for doing, and he does air quotes, bad shit, like me tipping over whaling boats and things of that nature, you would have been reported a long time ago. We've been watching you for a while. Well, I haven't. I had no idea. Batman doesn't tell me shit. Till recently.
Oh, I love finding out that I've been surveilled.
Technically, the Justice League watches everybody. It's not just you. It's specifically Batman and Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Who?
He's and he'll pull up a thing on his computer. Hold on. I will get you a thing. His name, he goes, you'd better know him as Michael Holt. So that name would ring a bell. He is, A, the richest man in the world, and B, the biggest super genius to have ever lived.
Okay, eyebrows up in hairline.
You think someone that rich and smart isn't going to be a superhero?
I can't say it doesn't make sense. I kind of expected the other way around, though, a la a certain Luthor dude.
Yeah, he used to work for Luthor in the actual LexCorp building. Turns out that he was smarter than Lex and had a moral compass.
Explains why he stopped working for him then. But still, I don't know. The superhero thing never really had any appeal for me. It seems dangerous and crazy.
Yeah, but you will. Essentially, your contract isn't making you a superhero; it's making you a sidekick.
Yeah, but that seems worse. That's worse, right? Do you know how many of those dudes die?
One, there's been two reported cases of one of our sidekicks dying. Just 2. And that that was because they didn't listen. For the most part. That and one of them got captured by
Wally
the
West.
Joker. Wally West is the current Flash. It's Roy Harper and
Not at the time where he died.
yeah, Speedy and Robin are the only 2 that have died.
Yeah, and those are relevant, like, geographically.
But no one knows that Speedy died. Oh, the only one that's known is Robin.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole 2 is news to you.
Okay. I guess I meant that rhetorically, but that having an actual number is interesting. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you're not going to get captured by the Joker. You're not stupid enough to go near her.
God, no.
And Cadmus has no interest in my doings, so they're not going to capture you and cut your arm off like they did with Roy.
What's Cadmus?
You don't need to worry about it unless you sign this contract.
Well, it's kind of feeling like you want me to sign the contract, so maybe I should know.
Cadmus is a government organization that technically wants to counteract the Justice League by making a bunch of clones of different superheroes.
Cool, that sounds bad.
Well, they want to counteract the Justice League in case we go rogue.
Mm-hmm. So
you would be in charge of crowd control. If we have to go deal with a problem, you help the people around. You get the civilians away. You help the little people. You make sure kids aren't in danger. Just don't get in the way of the big bads and make sure the civilians are out of their way too. I know you're good at staying in the shadows and being out of the way.
Oh man, it's so weird having people know.
I mean, I was going to find out anyway. I'm Aquaman.
I mean, you haven't found out
I'm
so far.
Aquaman, world's greatest detective.
Yes, that's literally how Aquaman's playing this. Like he's like, I'm a member of the.
That's
Justice
his internal
League.
monologue.
Yeah. If you ever watch Batman: The Brave and the Bold, that's exactly how he thinks. That's his internal monologue. Is that version of Aquaman?
Aquaman is the greatest detective.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, we have Himbo Aquaman here?
Yeah,
course we
that's
do.
Himbo. That's how I play Aquaman. That's Himbo.
All Aquaman is Himbo Aquaman.
I always saw him as Beach Jock Aquaman.
No, he's
Yeah,
always.
that can also be Himbo.
Yeah, he's always Himbo. Like even when he's Beach Jock, he's always Himbo. Arthur Curry is a himbo through and through. That's just who he is.
Yeah. So Anakin, they kind of mutter under their breath that he hasn't found out so far.
I'm a member of the Justice League. Shut up. I'd have found out eventually.
I guess eventually has come.
Yep.
Mm.
And it's a lot of money. Oh, and
Yeah.
and if you have any current living relatives, we'll insure them too.
Don't know if I do.
Okay. Sorry. I know that's a sore spot.
It's fine.
And he like you kind of get the sense that he was gauging your reaction to the only living relatives question. But he doesn't push it further.
Yeah, they were just thinking of their grandpa, who they don't know where he is, what he's doing, if he's alive or
On
dead,
your mom's side?
Yeah.
You see him kind of go, what was your last name again?
Kurakawa.
So, I have a question, Lynx. Have we agreed on your granddad being a supervillain?
Let me see.
Because I remember we had talked about him being Toymaker. Or Toyman.
All I know is that at some point he met someone named Tala, and his name is Hiroshi Kurakawa.
Okay. Oh, Talia. Okay.
No?
No? Okay. Send me the. Where is the thing?
Let me here. I'll just oops. Control copy and put this in the solo discussion channel.
Yes. Oh, yes. I know who you're
Uh-huh.
talking about.
Yeah, that.
Okay. And you see him frantically Googling, and he goes, oh, okay.
That
It's
those
magic.
sound bad.
Do you know your grandma by chance?
No, Mom never talked about her.
Okay, and he pulls up the National Villain Database. And he pulls up a picture of Tala. This is your grandmother. Tala, Queen of Evil.
Okay. The what?
Yep. It's a moniker. She's not actually. She's just a very powerful sorceress.
She does not look old enough to be my grandma.
She can artificially change her age with magic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna have to Google some stuff later. Apparently.
Yeah. The only reason I know is because your grandfather's name that you gave me is listed as her spouse. He is not evil, he's not a henchman, he's just a dude that she happened to marry. They are,
Okay.
according to this, still married.
I guess Justice League information databases are like that. Okay. Well, I guess I have a grandpa.
And a grandmother, apparently.
Who are probably both alive. Should I send them a letter that they might?
I
Are
could
they
give
gonna
you
need insurance?
Well, we technically already insure your grandmother because she's in Blackgate Prison.
Oh, great.
But we could get you her prison assigned email.
No, that seems weirder.
I mean, if she has a grandchild, she's gonna want to know about it.
Oh God.
She tends to, again, like I said, your grandfather wasn't a henchman, which means she didn't involve him in her evil plotting against the JSA.
Cool. Great. I don't even know what I am right now. I have so much information.
But anyway, yeah, no, we'll insure her, we'll insure your grandfather, and we'll insure you if you sign the contract. You do notice that the notary stamp is the Justice League symbol.
They're just probably staring at it while they're like rubbing their temples with their hands, like both of them at the same time. Can I like sit on this decision for a minute?
Yeah, absolutely.
A day.
I can give you a couple of days if you need.
Great,
And
yeah.
it is at that point that the news broadcast behind Arthur cuts to Lois Lane and the landing site of Doomsday, and that is where we will pan away from Streamline. Nikke,
Yeah.
you get a text from your mom.
Oh, hell, okay.
Your mom texts you and says, "The bat is away, and it's time for the clowns to play. Come home."
Okay, what am I thinking? Anakin gets a text. Hey, something came up. I need to rain check this. Sorry. And like lots of like sad cat emojis.
Sorgi.
The president is left at like the entrance with like a note that says like I owe you an actual coffee hangout another day.
Now they both owe each other coffee.
It's
Yeah.
almost like a meet cute.
Oh man. Except their meet cute was in the aquarium when she was
Yeah.
laying on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, we'll reply back. On my way, dropping off something first.
So, we pan to the night prior. Hermes and Bluebird.
Yeah.
You two had agreed to do a night patrol together. What are y'all? Y'all, what part of Gotham are you patrolling, and or Bloodhaven?
Oh shit, there's a map up now, isn't there?
Yep, there's a map.
Let me pull this in. Like, oh, where is it?
I do not remember where I put it.
Probably in the
Welcome.
Discord. Hell yeah.
What are you thinking, Ben? What are you thinking?
I'm trying to find a map.
It's in Welcome.
Is it the
under-
Bloodhaven one or is it the Gotham one?
Either one. You
there
can
it
pick whichever
is.
one whichever city you would like to patrol tonight. Gotham has the most crime.
I mean, yeah,
It's like
it is
small
Gotham.
crimes. Like small crimes.
we could go old Gotham.
We go, yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
see why not.
So
Yeah.
you guys are patrolling Old Gotham, and you start to kind of, as your radio scanners are kind of going off. Small crimes. You bust a couple of of breaking and enterings. You're able to stop a shakedown by the mob. There are a good few smaller crimes you're able to kind of defeat and do your due diligence as superheroes. And now we kind of pan over to you two, kind of on a rooftop, hanging out. Nightwing kind of dropped off some Big Belly Burger, because she was like, y'all have been patrolling all night. Here's some food. Make sure you stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hermes would be very grateful because otherwise, if they went home and they hadn't eaten or drank anything, they would be bullied.
Alfred
Who
would
did
yell
bully-
at you.
That or if he went to the apartment.
Yeah, no,
Polly
Alfred
would
would
not be
still
happy.
yell at you.
Why
Polly
even
would
my
call.
apartment?
Polly would call and tell Alfred, and then Alfred would yell at you.
No. Yeah. So no, he'll be grateful and take it. Yeah.
So what are you guys talking about as you're kind of chilling and eating your dinner and kind of finishing up your patrol?
Like a nice quick break before we have to wrap everything up and then write what presumably reports about
Yeah,
patrol.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think Hermes, after a bit of just staring, would look over at Bluebird. So
Real name Harper.
Harper, yeah. But how's it been since vague gesture, somehow indicating the fucking Batman dying and coming back to life.
And Hermes dying and coming back to life.
Look, we don't need to talk about that, okay?
Now, me, the player, wasn't here last session, so
Batman.
I
So
don't know.
Batman got shot through the chest.
Yeah.
I mean, you can ask in character.
Well.
Yeah, because Bluebird wasn't there. That's right.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, I wasn't there. I was researching into Beth since I think I heard of her when we were with
Okay.
Ratman's forgot his name,
Johan.
ex new
Johan.
wife,
Johan.
old wife, Johan's wife.
Yeah, Johan's wife, Sophia the Crusher Falcone.
No, I was doing that in character.
I know. I know.
But yeah.
I'm just reminding the folks at home. Johan's
Yeah.
wife, Sophia the Crusher Falcone.
Yeah, Sophia? Johan's
Yeah,
wife?
her.
Ex-wife? Whatever they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I went to my apartment, and then there was a note, and Polly was beaten up, so I went back to the manor. Dad was dead. Shot by fucking redhead? But it's fine.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
so... Yeah, no, it was... Apparently, a pay job fucking does it all the time and didn't think it would kill him. But it did. But it's fine, because...
You actually
so
probably
you know-
still have the text message that just reads, I didn't mean to kill him. Son of a bitch, he's usually wearing the suit. What the fuck
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, share the text. What was I thinking?
Mhm.
So you know the water entrance or whatever, like the water in the fucking cave or whatever, right?
Which one? Because there's a couple.
The,
What the fucking
the
big
one
ass,
that the bat boat goes out of.
the fucking bat boat one.
Oh, that one?
got turned into it got turned into an impromptu Lazarus pit. Talia was there, including the heretic was also there.
The Heretic is a new villain. No one's ever seen the Heretic before this.
Yeah. So imagine,
Wait.
you know,
Before you continue, who's the heretic?
so you know Batman, right?
Yeah, I've worked with the guy, barely
Yeah.
a little bit, might know him.
Yeah, so imagine that, but built even more like a brick shit house.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. Yeah, go on.
Overdosing on venom.
Yeah.
So that happened. So it was a lot. 'cause I was also dealing with a lot. It was a big.
I mean,
big
yeah,
day.
you died.
Yeah, I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
But no, we got him back. So he's cool. He's weirdly younger now. So I don't know what's going on with. I mean, it's the pit. Probably it's the
Belle,
pit.
Harper definitely knows it's the pit,
Yeah,
right?
no, 100%. It's the pit.
Yeah,
it's the
it's
pit.
100% the pit.
Yeah,
Nothing else makes sense.
I guess.
Unless being the bat involves some magic, which I doubt it does. Right?
I guess the only other thing.
I mean, have you ever seen him sleep?
Seen what?
Thomas sleep.
Thomas sleep.
Yes, you have.
Sometimes.
Very, very specifically during the day for 4 hours a day, every day.
He gets his usual 4 hours. Nothing short of
Okay.
God could make that man sleep anymore.
And
Maybe
death.
Alfred.
God and
And
death.
his-
Yeah,
Okay,
not a lot.
so not magic.
Yeah.
So yeah, the pit.
So not a lot other than that happened. Gross. That's gross. Why would you bring that to me? Disgusting. Get out of here. You're being sorry. Dog is being weird. I just like to imagine a bird dropped something off of the
Yeah.
rooftop.
Yeah, it's the
Just
the
a
tur-
bird-
it's
just
the
a-
condor.
A dove.
No, it's the
Oh.
condor.
Just
It's the carrion
Oh.
bird.
Yeah.
Eh.
I mean, no, it's a great gift. Thank you. A goon pound the bullhead. Other than that, nothing of note, I guess. Yeah, Thomas is fine. We're all fine.
Speaking of Thomas,
Yeah.
Hermes, you get a text message, and at the very same time, Harper, you get a text message from someone as well.
Okay.
Both of them say SOS, get to the Bat Cave yesterday. From Hermes, this is from Thomas. From Harper, this is from Kate, Batwoman.
Oh. Okay,
I'll-
this is serious now. Okay.
I guess break over.
Like 30 minutes ago. Let's. Yeah?
All right, fuck, sure. I guess.
So we'll pan in on everybody's scene where they get to see what's going on here in a moment. But before we do that, we pan over to a small farm in Smallville, Kansas. Hey, Huffy,
Hi.
would you mind describing your new character?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Bailey Campbell is a very large and strong woman. She is kind of, without knowing more of the other members of Smallville, she is, for lack of a better word, Smallville's strongest woman. She is built like a brick shit house. She's just sturdy. She's like if you ever go out to her farm, like the Campbell farm, she is usually hauling all manner of like haystacks or hay bales or whatever, and literally carrying farming equipment like tractors and stuff over her shoulder like it's kind of just something to do. Very industrious lady. Hasn't really left the farm for a while.
As this is happening, as you're kind of doing your daily routine, Bailey, you're kind of on the farm doing your thing. A blonde couple, kind of drive up your driveway, and both of them get out. These are Olivia Queen and Dinah Lance Queen.
Would she have met either of these two?
Only at the Kents, briefly. They're friends of Clark's.
Oh, hey. And she'll head on out to greet him. What can I do you for?
Hi. I don't think you know us very well, but we were sent by Clark. He's in danger.
Is he in trouble?
He told me, and this is Olivia speaking, he told me if there's any one person physically strong enough to pull him out of danger, that it was you. And so, technically, we weren't sent here by Clark, we were sent here by Lois.
Lois, is she all right?
She's fine.
What's going on?
But she believes Clark is in danger.
Has he gotten into some kind of bad crowd? Is he in trouble?
Olivia kind of sighs and goes, "Do you know Clark's special, right?"
Well,
gauging to see
I
if you
know
know
that
if he
there's
has
a lot of
superpowers.
words for that kind of thing nowadays. I didn't know it was such a common thing to talk about people's mental state behind their back.
No, like he
But I
has
suppose
superpowers.
you could call him special. Oh, I mean, I suppose, perhaps. I mean, it's I don't know if I'd call it super.
She like reaches into her pocket, pulls out the Green Arrow mask, and just puts it over her face.
You're Green Arrow.
Yes, I'm the Green Arrow, and this is my wife, the Black Canary.
Right. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a
She
pleasure
kind
to
of
meet
like
you,
furrow
too.
her brow. A little confused.
Clark is Superman.
All right. Okay. I suppose I could see that. Just gotta remove the glasses and
Make him stand up
stupid
straight.
little slouch. Make him
Yeah.
stand up straight. Yeah.
Yeah, he stands up straight around here, and people just turn the other way from what he tells us.
Yeah. Exactly.
There is a meteor, an asteroid, hurtling toward Earth as we speak.
I see.
Clark went to check it out and was shot back to Earth at tremendous speed with a rather large bruise on his jaw. She'll say pointedly.
That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah. He said that you might be able to back him up. Would you be willing to come with us in the JSA to maybe make sure he doesn't get his ass beat?
Yes, of course. Not so sure how I can get up there around a meteor.
It's hurtling
I'm
toward
a fair
Metropolis.
jumper, but
It's hurtling
I'm a
toward
fair jumper, but
Metropolis.
I'm not so sure if I can catch it.
It's less catching it and more Clark's going to catch it and you're going to back him up.
Sure, that I can definitely do.
Okay. If you wouldn't mind, come with us. We've got a car.
Yeah, sure. And she'll kind of like dust herself off, take her gloves off, put her things away,
Keep the gloves. You
yell
might need
into
them.
the.
It's hot.
Oh, sure. They're just gardening gloves, and she'll like tuck them into her back pocket and yell into the house like that she's leaving, and to keep an eye on things while she's gone.
You see, like, Ma can't kind of come over and wave and go, What's the trouble?
Sounds like I'm being called in to get Clark. We'll be back before you know.
You see her furrow her brows and look at, like, glare at Olivia, and she just goes, I didn't do it. It's not my fault. Call Lois, not me.
I'll get him back, ma'am.
Thank you. You are a treasure, Bailey. Make sure my boy comes back home.
See you soon, Ma Kent. And
Martha just kind of nods and waves.
Yeah, and she'll get in the car.
Yeah, and so now we're gonna pan into each and every one of you as you get the news broadcast of what's going on. So each of you, I'm assuming we're gonna say Iris and Johan, you get your news broadcast at breakfast. Because Johan, I assume you kind of keep the news on like an old man.
Absolutely. It's wonderful gray noise.
Yeah.
All of you see all of the news channels immediately switch to a single broadcast from the Daily Planet. This is Special Reporter Lois Lane. We are in the middle of downtown Metropolis as Superman has begun to fight the alien creature that has landed. The Justice Society of America is on their way, but Superman is losing. I ask any superhero that can hear this message, please come help. And then the feed cuts.
Johan is mid-bite when he sees this, and he holds the burrito his rats made in his mouth there for a moment before sitting it down. So I guess we gotta suit up and head out then.
Looks like
Guess you're not gonna be able to get a little bit of R&R in you. Sorry about that, kiddo, but comes with the territory, I guess.
let's just wait till we find out what we're up against first.
Yeah.
Well, considering it was the Daily Planet hijacking all radio stations, gotta be something important. So,
and
Oh,
they did,
yeah.
and she did say Superman was losing.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to whatever's got him. Big Blue on the ropes.
so I hope you are like me, and in case this all goes horribly south, I hope you have your last will and testament written out in a proper legal format. Now, come on, let's get dressed. Let's go.
I don't even know what that is.
Fair enough, kiddo. Fair enough.
We pan over now to the office of Aquaman as the news broadcast cuts on. Same spiel as before. Lois asking for help. Aquaman looks at the TV, looks at Anakin, looks at the TV, and goes, "Remember how I said you could sit on that for a couple of days?
Fuck.
I need you to make a decision, kid."
Fuck it, fine.
You sign the contract?
Sure.
He nods and he
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
How do you do with water?
What kind? How deep? And where?
The kind that runs under the streets. It's gonna be gross, and I swim really fast.
Okay. Swimming, I'm good at that. Don't like deep.
Yep, it's fine. It's not gonna be that deep. And you see him like hold up a hand, and it's like a wave, essentially, begins to sweep toward the two of you.
Oh god.
And he goes, "Don't worry, it's not that deep. It's only about 6 feet. We're just gonna use it to go forward." And it like crashes into the two of you, and you are on your way to Metropolis. Bluebird and Gray Ghost, you arrive at the Bat Cave as the sun rises, as Doomsday touches down. You are the first ones to hear what's going down, as Batman and Batwoman are arguing. Batman going, "We have to go now. If Clark is losing to something, he needs backup." And you hear Batwoman and Bruce Wayne Batman going, "Thomas, you just came back to life. You cannot die again. If Clark is out there dying and getting his ass kicked, you're definitely going to die." What do the two of you do as you enter hearing these two's argument?
That's a good question. Several bat figures arguing. I think looks over at Harper with like what the fuck are we doing?
Harper enters, and without even looking at Hermes, look to her for confirmation. She is like, I hate to say this, but I have to agree that you literally just came back. Like, even if you're still on peak condition, it's still going to take a toll.
I'm
regardless.
the physically strongest person here.
Maybe.
But he looks at you and then like looks at himself. This is Bat Brick Batman. Maybe.
Yeah, Harper's still just going to be a little shit about it.
You want me to prove that I'm the physically strongest, or?
I mean, I know you're stronger than me, but like, I don't know.
I don't think we have time to debate this.
You're right. Gray Ghost, Harper, restock your gear. You're going with Bruce and Batwoman to Metropolis.
Okay.
I'll be the guy in the chair, I guess.
Hermes will give him like a pat on the shoulder, with like as fast of a comforting look as you can get before you fucking run off to go get your shit.
Nightwing should be there shortly. We have also informed Alurazad. We do not know if she's on planet, though. She didn't respond.
I guess we'll find out.
So, we now pan over, for all of you, to the streets of Metropolis.
Hey, welcome back.
It's not coming up. Window capture.
I feel like... God, I feel like Hermes has not been here in ages.
You haven't. You haven't been to Metropolis in forever.
It's been years. Literal years.
Yeah, and so... Let's see. We're going to put Blitz on the GM layer, because nobody can see him.
I've been here before.
Yeah, you have been here before. And
I
now...
DoorDash sometimes.
Yeah, you DoorDash all the time. You notice kind of Superman looks oddly familiar.
Ah, weird.
We're going to put Haymaker here.
Alright, I've already actually put myself back here.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm just gonna grab some tokens from my GM layer.
Just far enough away that she can charge in. Oh, hey, Terry.
That's Bruce.
That's Thomas.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's Bruce.
That's Bruce.
Terry Bruce McGinnis.
Yeah, that's Bruce.
Terry Bruce
Women.
Thomas McGinnis.
Yeah.
Bruce McGinnis.
I'm just gonna stick all the ones that aren't here yet, technically. Wait,
I would assume they've got like some kind of
Hey.
car back here.
Hey, that's my therapist over there.
They're like
yeah.
vroom vroom.
There's a car there. It's parked on the other street. They got out and came over here with
Oh,
Just
You
a
can put the
very
car
quick
there.
me-
it. You can put the car
Mental-
there. That's fine.
just a very quick mental image. Imagine being a civilian and then one of the heroes is like, "Hey, my
That's my
therapist
therapist."
is there."
That's my
No,
And
I
it's-
don't say it out loud. I don't say that out loud. This is me just
I
going,
know,
hey.
just like
Oh,
I
that's
know,
your
but, like,
therapist? Oh, man.
how funny would it be? Just
So
I mean, he is looking at Black and White for a second.
So we pan in now to the streets of Metropolis as you all arrive. I believe all of you are on the map. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
What is your first reaction upon seeing this massive creature? And I will make him larger for you so that you can see Doomsday.
No.
This is
Oh,
Doomsday.
God.
Mm.
love that spiky
Oh.
spiky boy.
Well,
Is it
It's
my
first
reaction is
or
probably
second?
based on how hurt is Superman at this
Oh,
point.
he's gotten the shit kicked out of him.
He's got that
Hey.
whole.
Cape's torn, suit's torn, jaws got like not quite broken, but extremely bruised. But it also looks like the aliens had the shit kicked out of him. We're gonna.
So he's
we're gonna-
losing, but it's not like a complete stomp
it's
out
not
right
that he's
now.
losing. It's that it looks like they're tied for the moment. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask you each individually what you do first. And the first person we're gonna start with is Johan.
Damn.
Also, damn. Does Johan see the literal child?
So
on the
around you,
battlefield?
all you see is a bunch of superheroes, and the civilians, for the most part, have scattered, except for one kid who is just staring, awestruck and terrified that Superman is getting his ass kicked.
Johan, he went to college with Thomas. He's picked up some of Thomas's tricks.
Mm-hmm.
One of those tricks being, in a pinch, tell people what they're good at and tell them to do that.
So just so you're
Johan.
aware, Olivia and Rachel are both here if you need people to yell orders at.
Yeah, no, he assumes that they know what to do, mostly, kind of.
Kinda. At least
That's
Rachel
super
does.
experience.
At least Rachel does.
Johan is seeing something that beat the shit out of Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Johan's powers are summoning rats,
Is rats.
and he's gotten a bit more lax with it, so he's able to summon less at once now.
Uh-huh.
So he's realizing he'd need to summon a lot of rats to deal with something like this. That's more rats than he can bring out at the moment. So he just quick survey. Lantern, form a wall around that thing. Ghost, try and pull out Superman. I'm gonna get the kid. Make sure he's not gonna get hurt. Now, kid, the fuck are you doing out here? Come on, we gotta get you out of harm's way. Come on.
Where do you pull the child?
Odds are, is there an alleyway between these two buildings over here?
Between which two? No, there's an awning there. Like it's there. That's like it's like the side of a building, but that is the closest thing you're gonna get to an alleyway where you wouldn't have to cross the street.
Oh no.
But you can get him farther away from the monster.
If that's the case, then he's gonna try and drag the kid sort of over here.
Okay.
Just, come on, kid, we gotta get you out of here. We gotta get you somewhere safe because that thing just kicked Superman's ass
You see
I
him
don't
like
wanna
shake
see
his
what
head
you-
like he just snapped out of something and goes back up and push you much stronger than you think he is, and then he just yells Shazam! And then very suddenly
It's Shazam.
a bolt of lightning strikes the child, and standing in front of you is Shazam.
Wow.
I didn't know we had special effects like these.
Shazam is the wizard, isn't it?
Shazam is the wizard, but it's also technically the hero's name. His name was Captain Marvel, and then Marvel
But
sued.
that's... Yeah, it's...
Stupid Marvel.
Yeah, no.
Johan, he is no longer a child. You are trying to pull a grown man who is crackling with electricity.
Johan is probably having trouble hearing the electricity now.
It's visible. It is visible on the light spectrum.
But yeah, no, that loud crack of lightning now has Johan a little hard of hearing. His ears are ringing.
It also has Doomsday's attention.
Okay, I'll assume you could have done that from the start,
I was distracted. Sorry.
and that was very loud. However, now that you look a good bit stronger based off the cape and insignia on the chest, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume you're another super. Hopefully that's true, and that means that's one less civilian out of harm's way.
He nods and cracks his knuckles and like meets the gaze of Doomsday, which you notice is now on on this was a child.
I don't know if you
Grey
just
Ghost.
said anything.
Grey Ghost.
Yeah.
Doomsday is looking kind of through you, but he's holding
Yeah.
Clark by the neck and looks like he's about to charge. What are you doing? You were told to try and get Superman out of there.
Okay. I'm thinking. So I offer you the idea that I have. You tell me if it's possible.
Uh-huh.
It's throw fucking what is it? What is this bitch called now? Fucking disc or whatever at this
Yeah.
fucking bitch's hand. Hit it, make him drop Superman. And then
Birdarang.
Well, for
and then-
for Robin, it would be called a wingding, actually. But
I'm not Robin
but you're not Robin
Yeah.
anymore, so you just have little ghost discs.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the same ring to it.
It's hit him on the wrist, make him drop Superman, and then get Superman the fuck away.
Now, do you do it with just a regular one, or he is made of bone fragments?
Well, I'm looking at my thing here. I have Ghost Disc, I have a Bolos, I have a Cancer, and I have a Grapple Gun. That's all I got on me.
You could try and use the grapple gun. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask one other hero. Hey, Haymaker.
Yeah, what's up?
Clark is in this thing's hand, being basically choked out, and he looks like he's about to charge another beefy-looking man who used to be a 9-year-old.
Yeah. Is this my turn?
Yeah, this is you. This is me going. What are you doing as Hermes acts?
I heard a wait.
No, continue.
Okay.
I haven't made any
So
rolls.
essentially,
Big rolls.
Superman hears a familiar voice.
Mhm.
Someone who he probably hasn't heard in quite some time, at least not since Christmas or whenever he'd actually been back in Small. He essentially hears Superman.
You see him like
As-
very blearily look through big puffy eyes, like he's been punched in the face.
And full throttle charging at this big alien monster is his childhood friend, who probably brings with her all of the comforts of Smallville. It's the mud under her boots, the bit of hay still stuck to her shirt, the gloves kind of still sticking out of her pockets. She's rushing at this man and going in for a like underarm volleyball strike to try to get this man off of Superman.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack. At the same time, Hermes, what is your attack? What is your objective here?
I'm looking. Both my modifiers are the same for either of these things.
Uh-huh.
If I do the grapple gun, that means he's gonna have to be attached to this bitch.
You can grab
until I get
you
it
could
out.
grab Superman with it.
Is it cool if I use my improved trait, enhanced
Yes.
trait, I should say?
Yes, it is.
Excellent.
But yeah, you could grab Superman with the grapple gun, as you know, because it's very clear that this very big woman is now punching this thing from underneath.
I know this woman.
Natural 2. Interesting.
I know this big woman. Sure.
You do know this big woman.
I do know her.
Natural 1
Oh,
on
hey,
toughness.
that works out.
Or on parry.
Fascinating. So, the way that it's described, when you're using damage that has multi-attack as a modifier,
Mm-hmm.
that if I succeed, I add +2 to the resistance check of the DC if I succeeded by 2 If successful, increase the attack's resistance check by DC by 2 for 2 degrees of success and 5 for 3 or more. I think 6 is either 1 or 2, and I'm not sure.
Okay.
If anyone can clarify that, it's in our helpful channels, I'm sure. If not, it might not change anything at all.
Yeah. So
Either way.
Doomsday has quite a bit of harm that he can take. And you said how many points does he take from this?
I mean, assuming it's just 1 point of failure, it's just regular.
Okay, so 1.
Yeah.
So he takes a single point of failure, but Doomsday now has his eyes locked on you.
Good.
Green Lantern. Alana Scott. What are you doing as you see Doomsday take damage? This thing that had just put Superman into the ground and created a crater.
Wow.
And this big woman whom you do not know.
Real fucking walked right off the farm to this morning type girl.
Oh, wait a second.
Hmm.
I still have enhanced will. That's funny.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Where is the thingy that I have?
So your
I don't know.
your blasts now, I believe, will do. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I want to check something very quickly. Yeah. So your power ring blast, would now have a would now get benefit from your enhanced will, so it gets 4 more into the rank.
+4.
Yeah, another +4.
So I'd turn it to an 18 instead of a 14.
Yes,
Eh,
because
so
you are
that
now
goes-
a Green Lantern, not a Yellow Lantern.
Okay. Well, I mean, trying out the new ring, I gotta see if we can just take in classic Green Lantern fashion. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna make a construct of a train, and I'm just gonna have the train barrel at Doomsday and see if I can just flatten him.
Phenomenal. Which way is it
It's-
headed? Toward Haymaker, toward Batman, or toward Shazam?
Oh, it's toward Haymaker.
Okay.
I can
No-
take it. I can
No
carry a
offense,
train.
Haymaker, but you just punched Doomsday, so I think you're in the situation of fine.
Oh no, Haymaker can literally carry a train. She
She's a
got this.
beast. Yeah.
All right, it's fine then. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna roll to
Power Ring
Do it.
Blast.
Kabwammo.
All right, that's a natural 20,
Hot damn.
and he
We
rolled a
love choo-choo
6
trains.
on the fucking parry roll,
We love trains.
and then a 17 on the toughness roll. So
I believe that is 1 degree of failure.
yeah, that's 1 degree of failure. He gets hit by a fucking train. And Doomsday
feel
is
about
now.
that?
He's pissed. He is pissed. Slipstream
You can eat you.
Streamline.
or Streamline. Sorry, Streamline. What you doing?
Well, Aquaman said their job was to do crowd control mostly, and to avoid the attention of the big bads.
Yeah.
So there's no crowd, and there's one very big bad dude right there.
However, Aquaman at this point has seemingly disappeared into an alley.
Yep.
Kind of to talk with the JSA, and basically what he would have said was, "Try and help however you can," and then ran off.
Cool, great. So question, I guess. How's the weather?
It is pouring rain.
Okay. Dark and gloomy kind of vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps even
Oh,
a
yeah.
shadowy sort of day.
Oh, definitely. Lots of clouds. Lots of cloud cover.
Okay, cool. Cool, great. So plenty of shadows to swim
Hide
in,
yes.
right? Yeah, great. Cool. All right. So, oh geez, I've only got one idea and it's a terrible one.
Do
so
it.
they're just gonna swear to themselves under their breath repeatedly and enact the plan that I have formulated, or do their
Phenomenal.
best to.
Phenomenal.
So,
I want to see the Street Side Supers take down fucking Doomsday.
you remember what I did to that big buff pseudo Batman bat
The Heretic?
dude?
Yeah.
The heretic? Yeah. So the idea here is to get underneath Mr. Doomsday over here
Uh-huh.
and to grab him by the ankles and then just swim down.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and try.
What do I roll? Swim?
Yeah, it would be swim.
Yeah.
And then an attack roll.
An attack roll?
Yeah, I believe you should have close combat. Swimming,
I have
okay.
martial arts.
Yeah, martial arts would be what it is. So
Cool.
you get right up to him without him noticing. Do your attack.
I pressed it.
Let me open your sheet up quickly.
I don't know what it's doing.
Hold on.
Oh wait, do I have to press it here? Okay.
So that's holy shit. All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
It's a 14, so that his defenses are not high. However, because he has taken damage,
Uh-oh.
his toughness has become pretty fucking high.
I'm not trying to like hurt him necessarily so much as immobilize him.
Yeah, so you can't get him deep in there, but you stick him into the ground.
Great.
And if you come away from him, because he's gonna try and reach down and get you, if you don't, if you come away from him afterward, he's just stuck there.
Cool. Yeah, they're gonna do that.
So just
Oh,
fucking
like a kid.
swim away.
Like a kitty pride thing?
Yeah, basically like Kitty Pryde. Like Shadowcat.
Over by the car.
Yeah, over by the car.
Cool. That's their turn.
Wait.
Okay, Bluebird, it's your turn. Batwoman
Okay.
told you to stay with Bruce, and she was gonna go get backup. You know that this area of Metropolis has one other Kryptonian that lives near it, so that's probably where she's going.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
If you guys survive through one turn of Doomsdays, Allura will get here to help you.
What do you mean? We already took 2 points of failure off him.
Mm-hmm.
More like Fraud's Day. Clown's Day.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
just gonna make this worse for us.
You really,
yeah.
really are.
Yep.
Look, it's not
Um,
like his entire character is known for adapting to the thing he takes damage to, guys. Come on.
It's so
Oh.
fine.
Okay, I'm gonna put a new bluebird token since I cannot move that one.
Can you not move
That's
yours?
okay.
My bad. I didn't know that
No.
I didn't know that your default token wasn't set. My
It's
bad.
fine. But okay.
Let me just quickly.
Okay, there we
set
go.
your default.
I can move it now. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna actually let me check real quick. What is the range on that? I believe it's what was range? I mean, it's not going to be far enough for it to really matter since I'm moving over here.
Uh-huh.
And then where the fuck are there? They are flashbangs. When I use
Okay.
a flashbang,
What's the save?
let me click the thing. If I can, there it is.
Okay. So
Will 14 for visually impaired, 9 for disabled, and for
All right.
never
33.
mind.
I had to find his actual sheet because now I have the actual sheet up.
Okay. That's my turn, right?
You could move closer, but yeah.
Yeah. Move closer when I don't have any powers.
So you
yeah,
just
that's my turn.
flashbanged Doomsday.
Yeah.
It is Doomsday's turn.
Okay.
It is Doomsday's turn.
Hey, Haymaker.
Hi.
Hi. He's gonna throw you.
Interesting. What is the save against that?
So that is going to be parry.
Okay, excellent. Ooh, 22.
Okay, so then he is going to use his other attack, which is called Crush. Roll parry.
Oh, excellent. Another parry?
Yep.
Ah, nuts.
Roll toughness.
Sure thing.
He punches you, and because of kind of how his attack works, you do take a single point of harm. Because as he hits you, nails grow out or like bone spikes grow out from his fist.
Yeah, I think she'll hiss at that. She's very pissed off.
He was gonna throw you at Harper, but so he gets one more attack.
Ooh, that one's gonna be a lot harder to
Yeah.
parry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Roll toughness.
Yeah, that's fair. 16 this time.
You again take another point of harm as you are, because you could not parry it, or because you didn't, like your toughness didn't win out, you are knocked back 10 feet.
Can see why you had trouble.
And he like slams his feet out of the ground and will move 5 feet toward Harper.
Did he do the Juggernaut thing?
What do you mean?
Like in the X-Men show when he gets put in the ground, he's like, "Do you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!" And then he just jumps up. Oop. And the guard just breaks apart.
Yeah, no, basic. Well, no, he doesn't scream that. Doomsday's not very intelligent. He just
Well, no, not the
bursts
screaming,
up.
just
But
the
yeah, he just jumps
up out of the
straight
ground.
and then kind of looks around for Streamline, cannot see you, and then we'll go for Harper.
Great.
And that is his turn, which brings us to Shazam's turn, who is going to charge and fucking attack.
Hell yeah, Sparky Sparky Boom Boom Man.
I forgot to make Shazam a sheet. My bad. So we're going to use one that I have already made for a different character. Where are you, Batman?
Batman.
Bat Brick.
Batman,
We're using
where are you?
Bat Bricks.
Batbrick, where are you?
So it's going to be 21 for the unarmed combat, 17 for the damage. So we're going to go Doomsday. Doomsday going parry. Parries it right off the bat. And that is Shazam's turn. Green Arrow is going to go now. I could have sworn I made Green Arrow a fucking sheet. I apparently didn't. Don't know why, but I didn't. But that's okay, because I know I have a sheet that I can use for Green Arrow that basically would have the same stats. Thank you, Cassandra Kane. Okay, Cassandra Kane. Yep. Doomsday just straight up parries that shit real easy. And then Black Canary is going to move back here and kind of go, you should come back with me. We're going to hide behind this car door. Talking to Streamline.
Yep, sure.
Who are you and who'd you come with?
Aquaman.
Oh, great. Arthur, he ditched when going to find the rest of the Justice Society. They should be here in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Good job putting him in the ground again. If you could do that again, we'd be grateful.
I can sure try.
Well, thank you. Looks like Shazam and them will be able to take it. You guys see, kind of from behind Hermes, a blue fucking blur fly up and punch this motherfucker.
God damn it! I didn't save your ass.
That's a natural one, but it's still a 32.
I think Hermes is mildly cursing because really goddamn I just saved your ass.
He
Fuck him up, Boy
misses.
Scout.
He misses. That's usually gonna be a 20 for damage for Superman's punch. So he's gonna toughness that and win. And Doomsday just kind of looks over and goes, Superman. And, like he's getting pissed.
Okay.
God
You
damn
leave
it.
him alone, you piece of shit.
Superman looks back at you. His eyes have kind of been fixed. And he goes, "How
Sorry,
did you
profanity.
get here?"
Which
Oh, your friends went and got me. But don't worry about that. You should take a knee.
I'm not gonna take a knee. I'm Superman.
Superman?
I don't care.
Superman, I'm going to drag your ass back over here, I swear.
He just kind of detaches the grappling hook. Not to break it. He just detaches it from his suit. I don't need to be shirtless on national television. Thanks, Grey Ghost.
I'm not trying to make you I'm trying to
He just kind of points at the tear in his suit. He's like, it's inevitable if you use the grapnel gun, and he's gonna attack again.
Of all the things to have qualms over, Jesus Christ.
He's got an image to maintain.
He does. He really does.
Yeah. Truth, justice, and the good of people. Not Superman shirtless.
If he had an OnlyFans or like a calendar, he'd sell.
Superman
sure
does
the
have a
Justice
calendar.
League-
Uh,
He does it for charity, I guarantee
he
you.
does. He does. He
Yeah.
does do it for charity.
He went on a dating show for charity.
You know, exposing the goods.
Exactly.
proper
So
charity
that's
dollar.
That is a 34. Doomsday cannot parry it. That's not what I meant to click. That's a natural 20, total 36. Doesn't do any damage to Doomsday.
Damn, maybe Superman's the fraud. Maybe we're just better.
I'm gonna
Starting to think.
Are we in
Superman's-
initiative order?
Right now, no. Right now, we're not doing
Oh.
it. I'm calling each of you. This is kind of the surprise attack on
Okay.
him, and then we're gonna do initiatives.
Then can I do something real
Yeah,
quick?
absolutely.
There's a
What would you
moment.
like to do?
Okay, cool. While Black Canary was saying that, I I would like my character to have texted their unnamed roommate.
Uh huh. Oh.
It's just gonna say I'm at soup.
Okay.
What do you mean you're at soup?
Okay. Hold on.
Um,
I have to not show the battlefield for a moment while I make a token.
Sorry about that. I will
Oh, we're
briefly
not streaming,
explain
right?
So
to give you some time.
we're not streaming, but we are recording currently. And so I'm at soup.
Mhm.
Is Streamline's call in my helper character.
Unless you don't want me to.
Oh no, I don't mind. I don't mind
Cool.
at all bringing him in.
Yeah, I just like at one point after taking up residence in the roommate's apartment and taking up the super business, they probably set up the app Find My Friend.
Uh-huh.
So with an I'm at soup and the recent hijacking of all airwaves by the Daily Planet,
By his mom.
here,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, 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 okay. We're gonna get to see the boy.
You are
Oh,
gonna get
boy.
to see the boy. You are gonna get to see the boy, because here he is. It's Connor fucking Kent.
Yeah.
That's
Connor,
the boy.
Connor lands next to you and just goes, "How long have you been at soup?"
Like 30 seconds. You were really fast.
Yeah, we live right down the street. What the fuck
Yep.
is going on? Dad, what the fuck is going on? Watch your language,
You never
young
told
man.
me you had a son.
We'll talk about it later. I technically have 2 of them.
Oh.
Ask him, not me.
But yeah, congratulations. And much like Superman's character sheet, much like Superman being cloned by Lex Luthor, we are going to we're gonna really quickly double up on I'm gonna quickly make a character sheet for Superboy, which is actually really simple because I just have to go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna ask.
At some point, Hermes will give Bailey a wave of like a hey, hey buddy.
Hey,
He talks. You could probably recognize his voice. You know this bitch.
oh yeah.
Can someone remind me where initiative
I know you.
is?
Top.
It is in your attacks.
Attacks.
Technically.
Okay, I
all the way to
found
the right.
it.
There you go.
I should just
Hey.
leave.
I rolled a
I
2.
should just leave Superboy's sheet, just saying a copy of Superman.
Wait, is it like Young Justice Superboy, or is it like other
It's-
Superboy?
Well, that's
It's-
Connor Kent.
Yeah, this is
Mhm.
this is Connor Kent.
Yeah, this is Connor
Oh.
Kent. So is this like Young Justice Connor Kent, where he's
This
like,
is the Metropolis kid, Connor Kent.
I was
so
gonna
he's
say,
like
the
full
Metropolis
juice.
He's
Yeah, he
like
got juice.
this is Twink Connor Kent.
He doesn't need them shields, yo.
Yeah, no, he's got like he's got full powers. He's got the whole 9. This is Connor Kent at his like most
This is-
cocky dickbag.
Twink
Connor.
Superman.
Say what?
This is Twink Superboy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially, that's exactly what it is. This is Twink Superboy.
Okay, so we have Twink Superboy and Twunk.
Wonk
Atlantean.
Superman.
No, Twunk Atlantean. You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
And they were
my
roommates.
god, they rolled the same initiative.
Aw, like
Like
father,
father,
like
like
son.
son.
Just like how Haymaker and Grey Ghost are only on the same turn.
And then we're gonna go ahead and add a turn just for Green Arrow, and that's gonna be the JSA as a whole,
Mhm.
and they're gonna go last.
I actually forget who my call-in is.
You should double check.
I-
We did.
You should probably check to see if you have a colon.
What? No, my call-in.
Yeah, that was.
I don't.
those-
Your call-in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the like backup character, like the everybody's character
Oh.
called for backup because
I
everybody had
forgot.
one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go search your DMs. Yeah.
Constantine. I
Haymaker
believe,
technically
was
does not
yours.
have one.
You do. Yours is Superman. Remember?
Yeah, that's true.
You can't call in your backup character then.
He's
Backup
already
character's already
here.
backup. Call in.
If he gets beat up, I'll just hit the call-in button and then he'll spawn in full health.
It's no. Your backup character is fucking Lois Lane.
Oh, I love Lois.
I mean,
Oh, I know who my backup character is now. It was a choice between Superboy
Uh-huh.
or Superwoman, and I have Superwoman.
Oh, Galatea. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. I fucking forgot. Doomsday rolled a fucking 1.
Yay!
Good. You go when the Rat Man goes.
The Ratman and the Ratman and the JSA.
More evidence that he's Frauds Day.
All right. Well, Ratman, I will say his initiative modifier is higher than yours, so he's gonna go before you and the JSA. However, first
Damn.
is going to be Bluebird. Oh yeah, I gotta roll for Batman
Hi.
too.
Can't
How does
forget
it feel
Batman.
knowing that you rolled the better initiative than both Superman and Doomsday?
hey, just means I'm better.
True.
Oh, what about Nightwing?
Nightwing goes on the JSA's JSA's.
Okay,
Actually, no. Nightwing goes on Batman's go.
valid.
Oh, he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
There. Yeah.
I'll be
God.
moving him in a moment. I just gotta.
Yeah.
What I wouldn't give to see that version of Bruce and Nightwing just duoing people. Oh my god, it'd be a terrible sight.
That's what's about to happen. You're about to get to see it.
Oh, that one too good night.
Yep, exactly. Bluebird, it's your turn. What you doing?
Okay. I'm just gonna do support for now.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
that's real smart. You're like a normal ass human.
Yeah. So flashbangs didn't fully work, so fuck it. Bolos. Go.
Throwing
work-
anything you have at this thing.
I mean, a bolo is a really good idea. He's top heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, dodge from Doomsday.
15.
Okay, dodge from Doomsday. Let me open up. Where's Doomsday's sheet? I have so many open right now.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah. No.
He grabs it and snaps it.
Okay.
Gonna run away.
Grapple hook away, and just grapple hook onto the roof if possible.
Yeah, you can get up there. You can get right there.
Okay. There we go.
All right. Alana, it's your turn.
Oh, hell yeah.
The train
seeing as he
seems
is-
to work.
The train did seem to work, which means clearly we're gonna conjure up a fighter jet and smash it into him
Okay.
because I'm stealing moves.
From other Green Lantern.
Yeah, it's
All
I
right.
could do that.
And that is, I believe, because that's a
26.
melee. So that's a 33.
Oh,
You see
dear
him
goodness.
grab the construct and just fucking break it over his knee.
Not cool, man. Do you know how long it took me to make that? Like a second, but still.
All right. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna give him the finger.
Okay.
That'll be my turn, yeah.
Connor will kind of go, stay here, Annie. And then sonic boom as he takes off.
Stupid. Supposed to use my super name.
And then Superboy is going to bop All right. Doomsday. Doomsday gonna try and parry. No. How about toughness?
But he just.
He takes it on the chin and will just shove Superboy back as he like rolls his jaw and stares at him. But he doesn't have time before Superboy throws another haymaker. Because Superman gets 3 attacks, he gets 2, and
You're throwing me?
And he just swings around and goes crack with another 41 from Superboy. I should actually probably half his because he's not quite as strong as Superman. So instead of so his is so we're gonna re-roll that attack. That's a 35. See if
It gets
Doomsday
stronger.
Fucking nat 20.
Yeah, it's a nat 20. He's gonna
You
try
know there are
parry.
crits in this game.
Yeah, I do actually. So that's a
Excellent.
and then toughness. Ooh, you guys see like him kind of get pushed back, and then him mimic haymaker and just bow up underneath Doomsday's stomach, and he takes you see him go, and then take a single point of harm.
Not to be like that, but I think you rolled Superman's toughness.
Oh well, oops. Oh well. Fuck it. Him and Doomsday's toughness are the same.
No, well then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So Superman is going to then attack. Boop, boop. That's his 3 attacks, and then we're gonna Doomsday 3 parries. 1, 2, 3. Superman gets 2 hits in. Let's see if Doomsday can out toughness those 2 hits. Yeah, he out toughnesses both hits. And then Superman just goes, Connor, you need to get out of here. And he goes, I did more damage than you did. Streamline, it's your turn.
Okay, so there's 3 incredibly super-powered individuals beating up on this dude, only doing so much damage. There's just this little twunk in the corner
Hey,
sitting by a car.
Pulling him under the Black Canary praised you for pulling him under the ground.
She did.
Very tall, beautiful blonde lady in goth makeup.
Yeah.
Showers you in praise.
Yeah.
And should do it again. It's me,
I
your
mean,
conscience.
They could try. They're very scared. And Connie told them to stay put. However, Connie's a fucking idiot. So, Anakin is gonna try the same thing. Streamline, here we go.
Alright.
If it worked the first time, it's gonna work the second time, right?
Yeah, roll swim so you can see if you can hide from him.
Cool, great. Yeah. I love this.
So now that you're on that side, right? You get it at advantage because this Batman suit puts off a passive shadow around him.
Ooh.
Like everything is darker around this version of Batman.
Incredible. I should hang out around Batman more.
Yeah, you dip into the shadows. Doomsday doesn't notice you.
Cool, great. Martial arts again?
Yep.
Cool. Ooh.
Okay.
That
Parry.
seems like a good number.
Oh yeah, that definitely seems like a good number. Toughness. So, here's the thing. He rolled real poorly last time.
Yeah, he did.
He did not this time.
Yeah, I didn't think
you grab him
so.
by the ankles, and he rips his foot up, and you come popping up out of the fucking shadows.
And we
you are
love
now
that.
above the shadows, and if you try to dip back into them or run away, he will get an attack opportunity.
Cool. Great. So there's not much I can do.
No.
Yeah.
And Connor just looks at you and goes, I told you to stay over there. Like he mouths this. He's like, I told you to stay over there.
They just flip him off. That's it.
Grey Ghost and Haymaker and Batman.
Alright.
Ah, shit, gamer.
I'm gonna call dibs on this spot right here.
Okay.
but I'll let you do your stuff.
Batman will kind of look to Grey Ghost and go, "Grey Ghost, Nightwing, back up the new lady," and then he and Nightwing will advance.
Oh, hell yeah.
What is he fucking? What new lady? What new lady?
Am I the new
okay,
lady?
Yeah, you're the new lady.
Just
Fucking
kidding.
yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for Batman and Nightwing.
I'm just chilling by Alana. Hey.
Okay, so
How you doing?
that's Batman, and then Nightwing. Steak.
So remind me what a bolos is.
A bolo is a rope with two like heavy weights on the end that you can throw at someone and trip them or wrap them up or whatever.
Well, we'll try that.
Okay, so parry.
Yeah.
So he parries. He doesn't parry either of Batman or Nightwing's attacks, and because Nightwing's is a crit, it auto succeeds for the toughness, which gives him 1 harm. And then he out toughnesses Batman's. Go ahead and roll your bolo attack.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Okay.
Okay.
He takes
I
1
will
harm
roll.
from Nightwing's electric sticks.
Okay. I'm
and
not sure
then
how it will work.
Bolo
but-
is dodge. That is a 29. He just barely dodges your bolo.
Goddamn
Excellent.
bitch.
Haymaker, it is your turn.
So, as everyone is kind of beating on him and kind of keeping his eyes off of her, she's putting on her gardening glove. And she will start to hoist this man from under his spiky arms with her glove.
Oh,
And she's going to do something a little radical. She's going to use her leaping ability to fucking send both of them to essentially the corner of the map, the upright corner right up here, where I can be 60 feet, just about 60 feet away from everybody. Like right about here. I'd like to drag them. Well, the rats might have to move. And I think this will probably be fine because it's up high. But she essentially wants to take Doomsday, yeet both of them all the way over here, and use the alternate attack for her attack, which will essentially impede movement within a 60-foot radius by cracking the earth around her.
So she's gonna suplex him into the fucking earth.
Yes, she'd love to suplex him, like through this building, into the earth.
Yeah, go ahead.
What am I doing for that? Is my question.
So
She's also taking like every penalty she can to improve her chances at this. Like she's
with
going
your
all out attack, power attack.
What is your like strength thing? Like your
So
You have
the
super
bonus
strength, I
she
know that.
has, yes. So essentially, with all of her bonuses at the moment, she has a 16 strength because she is taking huge penalties on all of her other things. And she has essentially a plus 10 to the DC of her regular damage, which in
Okay.
this case is just the effect of fuck this general direction.
Yeah, so you are able to just pick. You don't have to roll. You just pick this motherfucker up
Sick.
and just slam him into the ground. And he
We'd
lets
like to
out a
yeet
guttural
like-
roar.
Hell yeah. Excellent. I'd like to go over there too. Excellent. So essentially, I go here, smash him into the ground, and the earth within 60 feet becomes essentially difficult terrain immediately.
So the only ones unimpeded by this are Superboy, Batman because he's got rocket boots, Shazam, Superman, and Alana, I do
And
believe.
I can also fly.
Yeah, and Hermes, the flyers, and Streamline because you can go through the shadows.
Yeah.
I can use my
And
grapple hook.
Yeah, you're on the top of a building, Vinny. You're fine.
a hole just got punctured through the far side of the building you're standing on. It shudders a little bit,
So
but
these
I'm sure you're
are
fine.
different buildings. They're separate.
Oh, word. Then one of the nearby adjacent buildings.
Yeah, one of the nearby buildings just crumbled.
Oh,
This farm girl essentially hoisted this dude up, launched both of them over here, cratered the earth within 60 feet. Can she use the multi-attack thing
Yeah.
for her regular attack to
Yeah.
do a regular one?
Yeah, go
Cool.
ahead.
She'll punch him while she's here. The DC will be increased by 10.
Okay.
So a 26 to hit and a 30 to shrug off the damage.
Okay, so that's a parry.
Damn.
Okay.
Fucking nailing it over here.
Batman is gonna be like, oh, okay.
So it's like that.
And fly over here and go, didn't know you could do that.
We learn something new every day. Bailey is much slower now, by the way.
Yeah. And so Batman swings. Doomsday kind of. So all of Doomsday's. So here's the thing about all of Doomsday's stuff, because he is impeded into the ground. So technically, his stuff would have had a -10 to it. So that would have been a 27. He still beat you.
Well, I was
against
gonna say the
Haymaker.
parry would have been.
Yeah, the parry would have been 27. So this is a 15 versus Bruce's fucking unarmed combat.
Damn.
And an 18 for toughness. Because you have slammed him into the ground, that's what's happening.
Thanks for reminding me to bring the gloves, whichever of you did that.
Black Canary just goes, "You're welcome." It is now Doomsday's turn. He's gonna try and throw you. It's a 38 with 28 and a 9 for damage.
What is the poor roll I have to attempt to make here? Because they're all going to be bad.
It's gonna be
She's
parry.
taking huge penalties.
It's gonna be parry.
Okay. That's not as bad. It's only a -1.
That's a 7.
So
That's a 16.
yeah.
Roll toughness for thing, because you are getting yeeted.
Toughness she can do.
You got shot back about right there. He just threw
She
you
lands by the
back.
rats. They're both still in rubble. Like this little area here is still all
he's-
rubble, but
he's stuck. He's not going
Good.
nowhere. Hey, Johan, that farm lady just fucking absolutely obliterated shit.
Johan is very much
Let's see his health bar.
upset. The road is getting completely torn up.
But I
But he
mean,
also recognizes that was pretty fucking cool.
yeah. So here's the other thing that's gonna happen. At the top of this round, like when it's Bluebird's turn, that's when we're ending session. Just as
Oh,
a heads
okay.
up. Just as a heads up. Because it's almost 1 in the
Oh.
morning and I didn't realize it.
Oh,
Word.
Johan doesn't have any bonuses to movement.
So you got
Doesn't
30
have
feet.
anything that allows him to avoid movement. So he can move 30 feet.
Okay.
got any traps you can set out?
Johan, you should invest in a grappling gun.
Oh,
Okay.
there's a lot of fucked up traps you can make.
Other thing. I currently only have basically just 2 attacks. I can punch something and I can shoot something.
Shoot him. Fucking shoot him.
Yeah,
You
but
got
here's
clear
the
line of
thing.
sight. Shoot him.
That's what
Ooh.
I roll.
Oof. Well, he does have a -10 to all of his stuff.
Almost as bad as Kami's fucking monkey
That's 23.
laser.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, this is 23.
I mean, I could tell the rats to go bite him.
You
'Cause
could
I got
tell the
3
rats.
rats out.
You could tell the rats. All right. I am, however, at this very moment. You can go ahead. I just need to put some people on the token layer because it is their turn next.
This is as far as the rats can go because the rats' only movement enhancing ability is burrowing.
You can burrow.
I mean, actually, because they can burrow, they can just straight up ignore the impeded
they
terrain
can
because
just-
it's all.
Yeah, they can just get there.
Excellent.
And all 3 rats get an attack.
Excellent.
Get him, little guy. Sounds of rats getting squished.
Oh no, my boys.
13, 25, and 27.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. So I think none of those hit.
None of them.
So the JSA are now here. As is Alurazad.
Yeah.
And Allura just kind of lands and looks around and goes, "My wife isn't here, is she? I see the rubble."
Sorry.
That's okay. And then she lets out just a shrill whistle and she goes, "She'll be here in a minute." And then Allura's gonna start fucking pummeling this motherfucker.
Is Galatea here?
No, Galatea's not here. Power Girl is. Galatea's not. Oh no.
Galatea is so pretty.
And suddenly there's a chimera.
Chimera's ridiculously fast.
Whistle and you shall
she's
receive.
here.
Boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop.
Unless she's further away than they are to the moon right now,
Yeah.
she
No.
can get here in a turn. She's here.
Yeah, Allura's just like, I don't know if I'm gonna need help with this, but I'm gonna whistle real loud anyway. So that's a 30, a 35, and a fucking 35. Son of a bitch. Alright, Doomsday. Parry this, you fucking casual. So that's a 12, a 27, and a 23. I don't think he parries any of that bullshit. Bop and bop. Okay, so that is a 15, a 10, and an 11. Allura just gets here, just starts throwing hands, just boom, 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 and just uppercuts this man 3 times, and you see her almost dig him out of the rubble, dealing 3 harm to Doomsday. Allura has done the most harm in one turn than any.
Go, go, boss.
I mean, can we even be shocked at this?
No.
I mean, she did almost solo us once, so I understand.
Yeah, she just comes in and goes, pop, 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 and she's just doing rib shots. She's just wham, wham, wham. She kind of looks over at Superman and goes, Kal-El, were you really losing to this thing?
Damn, bitch.
Had to get a bunch of ladies to save you, eh?
And you fucking Yolanda Montez is already up on this roof like, Bluebird, what's the situation? Because you know Wildcat. She trained fucking Thomas.
Alien beat up Superman. We all got here. I tried finding him, didn't work. Everyone tried doing something, most of that didn't work. Allura got here after she, who I don't know the name of yet, and points to
Haymaker.
yeah, Haymaker.
Waves.
Slammed the alien creature on the ground over there and is now being pummeled by Allura.
Alright, sounds fair. We should probably stay back here so neither of us get hurt.
Sure.
Alana. Alana, dear. Flying up next to you is Alan Scott. He just looks at you, and looks you up and down, and goes, so, didn't know there was another Green Lantern that could use magic, the magic lantern rings. Who are you?
I'm even better.
Iris?
Yeah.
Alan
I cut
Scott.
out.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Yeah, Alan Scott.
Alan's here.
Yeah, Alan Scott just goes, who are you?
I'm Elena Scott,
See
clone
him-
of you.
You see him kind of nod and go, oh. I thought you were a Yellow Lantern.
It's a really long story.
Well, it's a good thing. It's good to see you on the right side now.
Mm.
He like pats you on the shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how have Constructs been holding up to this thing? You hit it with a train yet?
I did, in fact.
Did you try Did you try the baseball bat trick, like the big ball bat and the glove?
No. I got to the fighter jet and he just kind of broke it in half.
Yeah, but that was one of Hal Jordan's. He's kind of a cocky bastard. It's fine.
Yeah, kind of rubbish.
We gotta build we gotta do the mech suit, the John Stewart mech suit.
The John, yeah.
Really
That
good idea,
one,
that
definitely.
That one's pretty badass. We should copy that one next.
Yeah, sounds good.
And that is where we will leave off this session. Is
Mhm.
Alana Scott and Alan Scott's first interaction of them just being like, yeah, no, let's rip off other Green Lanterns. Thank you everybody on YouTube for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you to all my players for playing, and fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Dave.
you,
Fuck you, Dave.
Bye.
Bye, Dave.
Bye.